All right, I'm just messing with y'all. Really wasn't talking. Uh, the audio's not messed up. I hope not. Hope y'all can hear me clearly. Hope it ain't clicking like it sometimes does. Shout out to all five of y'all for showing up on time. Uh, do got a special guest today. We're gonna go ahead and bring him on right now. I pointed to my screen because he's right there, but he's gonna pop up like right here or something like that. But what up, Mr. Jones? I see you there. Not Narb 101. What's going on? Uh, Let me go ahead and bring on Screw Toys for y'all. Let's see. Oh, we got Chandler here. Chandler says Figure has something to do trying to set up StreamYard with getting Screw Toys on. Because of course it can never go smoothly when you want. That's true. Very true. All right, cool. Chris Jordan had it for a sec. All right. Scarlet Kid One, what's going on, man? All right. Home Dude, what's going on? Chris Jordan, all right, let's see. Get Screw Toys onto the stream right now. There we go. All right.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, dude, I didn't think about it. Like we should have been like facing each other. I should have put my camera over here, because now it just looks like we're one of those couples that sits on the same side of the booth together.
Yeah, we should have been
But
facing each other so it can be a little bit more intimate,
yeah, it would
eye to eye.
well have been too intimate.
Yeah,
We
eye to
don't get
eye
too
contact.
intimate. Mr. Jones is not allowed to see intimacy on YouTube. So I want to make sure that he doesn't see too much there. Let's see. We got Oscar Reynoso. What's going on, man? Marcus Yee. What's going on, man? Girth Gang in the house representing. Screw Toys. For my 7 people that are here, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, I'm a collector based out of Houston, Texas. I've been collecting about maybe I want to say 6 years. Um, Ever since the Homecoming movie came out, the Spider-Man Homecoming, that was one of my first Marvel Legends wave I picked up. I've been collecting since I was a kid. My stepdad put me on to pretty much comics, movies, action figures, and I want to say maybe back in June, I had a whole bunch of equipment, I had a camera, lights, and I said, you know what, I've been, collecting for so long. I enjoyed, so why not try to do this on YouTube? And slowly but surely, I've been getting there, man. Slow burn, but we'll get there.
Cool, cool, cool. Appreciate you coming on and being the first guest ever on my show and it not screwing up completely wrong.
Appreciate you
Uh,
for having me on, man.
we got Chris Jordan here saying, Sup, Screw Toys. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Uh,
meet you, man.
Oscar Reynoso also says, Nice to meet you. Hankin, what's going on, man? Mr. Jones with the You Tucking Hilarious. Marcus Yee. Um, yeah, man. So, cool. So, we both do reviews, so technically we're competition for each other. No, I'm just kidding. We're not competition. I tell everybody that people are like, "Oh, you get weird like when other reviewers are on." I'm like, look at my video and look at other reviewers' videos. The other reviewer will give you more insight on the figure. I'm just like, hey, do you have a can of Vaseline at home? This is how big Spider-Man is. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's cool, man. Congratulations on all the views that you've been getting and stuff.
thank you, man. Yeah, like I said, it's cool having so many reviewers out here doing this thing because they all bring their own perspective, their own unique take on it. I've told you before that I really do enjoy your videos because it's refreshing to see something rather than just straight camera action figure. This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what you have, and you just bring a little humor to it, man, which I really do enjoy. Something unique that I hadn't seen before, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was actually unsure how people were gonna take it because I was like, man, like I see all the other reviewers. I'm like, man, they're pretty much they're telling you about the figure, and I'm just like, what can I say that doesn't make sense? Uh,
Yeah.
but look, oh yeah, that's right. We got Mr. Jones. He's saying, did you say you're from Houston? Yes, Mr. Jones. Got a local right there with you. Mr. Jones is also in the H Town area. So
Yeah, I believe I've seen him post a couple of times on one of the Houston toy pages, Houston Toy Cycles. I've seen him post there a couple of times. So,
yeah, so
uh,
like you're not even my competition. You're Mr. Jones's competition getting them figures. Like
nah, man,
I
nah.
think it was who was it? Not Morbius. What's the other vampire guy? Or not
Uh,
vampire?
uh,
This
uh,
dude. Like
Moreland,
y'all both,
Moreland.
yeah, y'all both had them like within the same day or something like that.
Yeah,
And I was like, man, I was like, I guess all the Austin figures went to Houston, but
yeah. Houston got that wave pretty early. As you know, I had that wave fairly early, and the reviews for them fairly early, and
yeah,
I actually had seen it on the same toy page that we're on, and that I think I seen it the night before, The next day I had to work, and so before going straight to work, I was 10 minutes late because I had to stop at a Walmart and see if they if they had the wave, man. And
Dang,
yeah, it was pretty cool. I walked in, and first thing I saw was the whole wave just sitting there. So I picked it all up.
man, that's cool. So we do have a question from Chris Jordan because I don't have questions. I never had a guest on, so I'm gonna rely on the chat to ask questions. Chris Jordan says, "What comic character do you like most?"
Me, man, I'm pretty simple, man. It's Spider Man, and then Batman, and then Wolverine. Yeah, I'm pretty basic.
So since we have all of those figures already, what figure do you hope comes out next?
Yeah, so I missed out on the Mayfix Spider-Man, so I would like a reissue, more of a matte bluish rather than the metallic that the original one came with. I wasn't a big
Mm.
fan of that shiny blue, so a matte blue Spider-Man from Mayfix would be nice. Yeah, I would enjoy that quite a bit.
I'm waiting for Hasbro to be like, "Look, we have Ravage 2099."
Ravage
Like,
2099.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I had that comic because someone gave it to me because they're like, "Here, little poor boy, you can have this comic." And I was like, "Yes, I'm in. I'm in with
yeah,
the groups. I can finally hit the comic book shop and be like, say, guys, did y'all see the new Ravage 2099?"
yeah.
And
Nah,
then I'm like, "Oh, there's not even a figure of them, man. Like, come on."
yeah. No, when I was younger as well, um, my comic knowledge doesn't go that deep. Growing up, we didn't have too much money. I don't want to give a sob story over here, but we didn't have too much money. But when I did get a comic, I would read that comic like front to back throughout the whole year, man, and just reread it. And Spider Man, Venom, and Carnage were some of the like comics I always had on deck, man.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, like, it's not a sob story. Like, I've told my story being poor. I didn't realize it was a sob story until other poor people were like, "Dang, you were like really poor." I'm like, "Oh, okay, my
Yeah,
bad. Maybe I'll start saying a little more somber tone." No, but yeah, I mean, my knowledge came from like the comic books, like the few ones that my dad would buy, the trading cards. Like, I would
yeah.
get the trading cards. I don't know why I buy it. Well, I buy them all the time. Flip it over the back, read all the stats, and be like, "Yeah, I know this stuff."
Hey,
Um,
so you're a Hispanic man. So growing up, I grew up a short time out in the valley, towards Bronzeville, and there was a store that would sell these candies. They were like little cigarette candies. I don't know if you
oh
remember.
yeah.
Yeah, and they would always have like the Spider Man, or they would have Hulk on them. And I would collect the little packagings for those. I remember my mom would always buy them for me at the grocery store.
I found some of those in some stuff when I was moving out. Like when was I moving? I can't remember when I like it wasn't when I moved into my house. It was when I moved like previously. But I found some and I was like, "Oh man, I ate them. Worst decision ever in my life." First of all, it's like it's just powder. And so
Yeah,
like apparently powder can go bad. But yeah, it was yeah, they're awful, man.
yeah. They're already chalky as hell when you buy them,
Yeah.
brand new. So I can only imagine them
I was like,
being.
man, it was like a chalky chewy. It was weird, man. It was just the wrong combination to have in your mouth.
Was it one of like those like bubble gums that you would sit forever and it would just turn into dust in your mouth?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did that too. I ate from was it Topps baseball cards? They used to have that square gum,
Yeah,
that rectangle
yeah,
gum. I've eaten one of those old too. I've eaten some like I'm a picky eater, but I've eaten stuff that's too old that I should not have. I don't know why I do it, but
yeah.
I'm like it's like a Twinkie. It don't go bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
No,
see.
I was a pretty picky eater growing up as well. Don't know
I'm still a
why.
picky eater.
Oh yeah,
Like people are like, you'll grow out of it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna grow further into it because I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions. They don't tell
yeah,
me what to do.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't have my mom right here be like, "You're not gonna get up until you finish eating." I said, "I guess I'm not getting up then."
yeah.
S-
My
Tell
pops
them
used
at
to do the
school I
same
can't
thing,
make it.
man. My pops used to do the same thing. And the worst thing though with mine was I was never a fan of beans. And being Hispanic, man, everybody would always tell me, how you Hispanic don't like beans, man?"
I'm just gonna take you off the stream right now, man. Just nah.
Yeah, no, that was I can't even to this day, man. I refuse to eat it. I refuse
No,
to
well,
eat
see, like me, I don't like vegetables. And what do they
no
cook most Mexican food with? Vegetables. Like they
vegetables.
throw it in everything. So like I'll be like, oh yeah, give me some of that, but take out all that red stuff, all that green stuff. What is that? Right? there? I don't know what that is. Take that out too.
Anything good for my organs, take it out.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not trying to cleanse anything. Like just take that out. Let's see. We got Mr. Jones says he grew up with not a lot either. It's cool. See, it's cool, man. I don't understand why people like I guess when some people are like they're ashamed to have grown up poor. I'm like, it is what it is. It happened. Did you make it out? Sweet, awesome.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Jones made it out. He can draw. I can't draw. I don't know what
Oh,
happened. Like
yeah.
I was poor and I couldn't draw. I don't understand. Like I wasn't intending to make it, but let's see. Chandler says if Mayfix does Spidey a third time with the more standard colors, it'd be nice if they re-release Tiger Stripe Wolverine with black stripes. I can't
Yeah.
get it. I can't get that good that much into Mayfix though. I don't know. Just
Why not, man? They're pretty dope.
actually no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only have one Mayfix. Think of SH Figure Arts is what I was thinking. I can't.
yeah,
I've got two of them now, and I'm like I'm done. Like I don't need
SH. S and the thing with SH is I only buy them to fill in the spots that Mayfix doesn't do because I only collect
Oh, okay.
like imports for MCU related stuff because Marvel Legends usually gets it wrong or the face printing technology
Yeah.
is not that great. And I understand, man. They're $20 figures. It is what it is. But SH Figure Arts, man, those face sculpts are horrible. They always give it like an anime look to them, which is I'm not a big fan of, man. Which
Yeah. It's like they put a Snapchat filter on all of them. Here you
exactly,
go.
yeah.
Let's see. Mr. Jones says them candy cigarettes. Yep. Same here. Been picky since birth. There we go. Picky eaters unite.
It's
Chris Jordan says the gum ones were the best because you can puff actual smoke from the powder. I did like those, where you can put them like that, and you blow out, and the smoke comes out.
I don't think I've ever seen those, man.
Yeah, it was probably asbestos. Who knows what it was, but you could blow it out the end. Bressy29, what's going on? It says, hey crew, how's it going? Chalor says, Mom always force fed me black eyed peas and pinto beans,
Ooh.
but never cared much for them. But now I kind of dig baked beans, maybe a little refried with cheese. We just been huge on beans. Wish I was, but I'm pretty sure it says, wish I was. I'm pretty sure the next thing's gonna say Mexican or Hispanic.
Yeah,
It's like the whole thing didn't come through. But man, refried. Wait, black beans and pinto beans? Oh, I'm not together. I'm tripping. I'm like just a big old plate of beans, like a bean medley.
yeah.
Uh,
No, I can't do any type of beans, man. I don't
oh
like
man.
green beans, black beans, refried beans, chowder beans. I don't even like fucking jelly beans, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know.
Man, I can't. I don't trust jelly beans no more. My sister used to buy them, and she'd be like, "Here, try this one." I'd be like, "What flavor is it?" She's like, "Cotton candy." I put them in my mouth. It's like butter popcorn. I'm like, "Ugh, this is
Yeah,
awful."
that bean boozle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, "Ugh, these are awful." Bressy29 says those candy cigarettes were renamed fads in Australia. In the UK, they were called something that will get my channel flagged, so I won't say it.
Yeah,
Let's see. Oh, Mr. Jones says I'm so picky. I got rules like certain stuff can't touch. Mr. Jones, I got you beat. If they touch, I either leave a little weird border where they're both touching, or I just throw the whole thing in the trash. It all
yeah.
depends. It depends what was touching.
See, I don't know if I'm that picky. I think it just comes down to how hungry I am. If it touches, I'd rather it not. If it doesn't, I'm starving. I'll just eat that. I'll shove it
Yeah,
down.
if I'm starving, I'm like, I guess it's just the day I'll lose a few pounds. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a bar open. I can just go drink my lunch.
Can go drink your lunch. There you go.
Marcus E says I miss jelly beans. Chandler says, nah, just saying, wish I love beans because they're healthy and convenient. Bretsy, oh, okay. Bretsy says, I can't say what they used to be called. See, thank you. I'm glad you didn't because I'll get flagged on YouTube. Marcus E
See,
says, I used to eat a whole jar of them within 3 days. I'm
jelly
not sure.
bean.
Oh, what the jelly beans he's talking about. Yeah.
Probably a whole like 3 jars of beans, man. That's
Yeah. He's like, we used to put jars of pinto beans on the counter. I'd eat them. Listen, Mr. Jones says, my wife's family, when they met me, didn't know what to think. See, I had no problem like telling other Hispanic people like I'm not gonna eat your food. Don't get it near me. But like other cultures, like it's disrespectful if you tell them I'm not gonna eat your food. Which they say in Mexican households is disrespectful to not eat their food too. But I'm like, what
grandma's
up? We
food.
we can square up outside. I'll fight you over this meal. Like I'm not gonna eat that food. But like other cultures, I'm like, I don't want to disrespect the whole entire culture like that. Like I disrespect my own culture. That's no problem.
Yeah, that's why I hate Thanksgiving, man, because I hate going to other people's houses, especially when you're Hispanic. You got like 30 people's houses to go to.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I don't want to eat these people's food, man, because I get accustomed to like my wife makes the same meals every week because she knows what I like and what I don't like, and she just sorts it out. So when I break out of that schedule and that routine, man, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to eat other people's food right now,
Yeah, sometimes I'll go over there and they'll be like, "Try the zucchini quiche." I'm like, "None of that sounds good at all." And
fucking
they're like, "No,
squash.
it's good." They're like, "It's good." And I'm like, "No, I'm trust me, I'm all right, I'm good." And they're like, "Just try a bite." I'm like, "I'm an adult. I don't have to do this. You don't have to come at me like that." Like, I have my own opinions. I drove myself over here. Like, uh, Marcus Yee says, "I missed part of the convo, but I heard food and I am summoned." Yeah, that makes sense. Marcus Yee comes here for the food talk.
Marcus, yeah. No,
Mr. Jones, what's up?
no, I was gonna say, I'm so picky to the point where like, if it's not my grandma's tamales, I won't eat nobody else's tamales, man. Like, I won't touch them. I see it as a sign of disrespect too, man. You know.
Have you tried HEB's tamales?
I believe
I
not, man.
mean, they're
Like,
pretty good.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, I do not break that rule. I do not eat no one else's tamales except my grandma.
Let's see. Mr. Jones says, wait, I missed that part about his wife's family. My wife's family, when they made me, okay, you know what to think. He says it's the same way. He'll eat it or toss the whole thing in the trash. I use multiple dishes for one meal. Yeah, some people are like, just use your same plate. I'm like, all right, in the kitchen washing my dish. Like, I don't want I had something juicy on there. I want to get on.
No, man. I'm a coward, man. I'll tell my wife to throw the plate away. Be like, hey, just put your plate on top of mine. Go throw it away.
See, my wife, she's like, if she gets too much, she'll be like, I don't want to eat this. I'm full. I don't want to look like I throw it. I was like, I'll look like I threw it. I'll just say that I didn't like it. I was like, I have no problem throwing food in the trash. Like, Oscar Reynoso says, Sonny, you ever been to Mexico? Once, and it wasn't real Mexico. It was Cozumel. So it was like tourist attraction Mexico. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I was in real Mexico.
Yeah, you ain't
Um,
been to the hoods, man, in Mexico.
no, I haven't. I was like, I'm too fair skinned. They'll kidnap me. They'll be like,
That
this
is
guy look like he got good credit.
got good credit.
Let's see. Chris Jordan says, if it's a mama feeding me, I eat. No questions asked. That is very respectable for you to do that. Me, I will straight up tell them no. RJ Toy Buzz, what's going on? Jens Hieronymus says, yo, yo, hi, Sonny, hi to everyone. What's going on, man? Marcus Z got the craving for tamales now. Mr. Jones says, I'm with screwed on that one. I avoid eating at other people's houses so I don't disrespect them. I usually get Burger King or Whataburger before and after visiting their family.
Hey, I don't know about Burger King, but Waterburger,
Oh
yeah, for
man.
sure, man, for sure.
Oh man. Dude, I'll show up to people's houses with a big old cup from Golden Chick, like sweet tea, and they'll be like, "Oh, we had food here." I'm like, "I know."
Yeah, no,
I was like,
when I eat
"I ate on the way."
at other people's houses, I usually get very, very small portions, and they're like, "Oh, that's it." I'm like, "Yeah, I just ate before, you know." I don't know. They're like, "Oh, you should have waited." I'm like, I think I'm good, man."
I always get that. Oh, you should have waited. I didn't want to.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
want
might be
to.
here for a while. I'll starve. I'll get hungry. You'll hear my stomach getting all grumbly. And then I'll have to make excuses like my stomach will rumble and they'll be like, oh, someone's hungry. Nah, it's gas. Like I gotta
Yeah,
start
I got the
lying.
bubble
I got
guts, man.
I gotta try to squeeze a fart out just so it's believable. Look, we got Gonzo Adam Gonzalez says, what up, Sonny and Screw?
What's going on, man? I see some nines in
Chalor
the chat
says,
too.
what's up?
I said I see some nines in the chat too, man.
Oh yeah. Most of my people came from Parallel
I'm fairly
Universe.
with you.
Yeah.
You gotta steal all the
Uh
crowd you can from him, man.
that's what I do. I just piggyback off of other people's success.
Yeah,
Best way to do it.
I'm here to steal your 15 followers right now,
You
you
know,
know.
I was wondering, I was like, man, if any of your followers come over, they're gonna be like, I didn't even talk about toys. Like, y'all been on for 20 minutes, I haven't mentioned a toy.
Man, I think I got like maybe 2, 3 like real down, followers on my YouTube, but that's about it, man. I mean, I'm only I think at like 715 subscribers right now, so small
Cool.
following, but
Hey, everybody in the chat, let's get him to 716 tonight. That's the kind of power I have. I might be able
yeah,
to get you
man,
one.
716, hey, it's better than nothing, man.
Let's see. Chalor says my former wife slash baby mama is Mexican and Spanish. She don't even like bean dip or beans and chili, so pretty sure she's an alien in a Latina skin suit. I would like to watch a movie with Latinas and aliens in Latina skin suits. Let's see. Mr. Jones says, haha, I married into the wrong family. One side Cajun, one side Caribbean, and I don't eat none of it. Dude, when I was single and stuff, and people would be like, oh, look, they're like, why don't you go talk to her? And blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, nah, she's Asian and I don't eat Asian food. It's like I don't want to be disrespectful. I know that's a disrespectful thing in their cultures. I can't do it.
Oh, so your wife's Asian?
Oh no, no, my wife, no, my
Oh,
wife's
okay, okay, okay,
Mexican.
okay,
Nah,
okay.
I could tell Mexicans no.
Yeah.
It's like other cultures, I was just like, I can't do it because I would disrespect their family due to the fact that I don't eat anything. I have no problem disrespecting Mexicans because Mexicans are prone to fight anyway. So I was like,
Yeah,
we'll just start the fight sooner than later.
yeah. You're gonna get a drunk deal at the end of the night anyway. That's gonna try to square up with you outside, you know.
They don't. They're like, I'll fight him, but he got a gun. Oh yeah. Why you gotta tell everybody my business, man? Why? Let's see. Oh man, Marcus E wants Cajun food now.
Cajun food.
Does is Popeye's chicken count as Cajun? Right?
Hey,
Louisiana
Popeyes.
kitchen.
I can eat Popeyes every day, man.
If so, I'll eat the biscuits from Popeyes, and so I eat Cajun food. I'm gonna start telling people that. Oh, they're like, you like Cajun food? Yeah, I eat the biscuits from Popeyes.
Them Popeyes, man, them motherfuckers dry as hell though.
I know but I have my large sweet tea from Golden Chick to wash it down. So,
Oh, so you get your tea from another chicken place, and then you go to another place to get chicken.
dude, I go to Golden Chick all the time, man. I have no problem doing
I don't
that.
think I've
But
ever eaten there, man.
no, oh man, you gotta eat there. It's amazing.
Just straight Popeyes, man, and then I get their spicy chicken tenders, a frozen
Oh,
lemonade,
okay.
and I'm good, man.
Man, frozen lemonade is delicious. I like to get that and pour Deep Eddy lemonade in it. Can't even tell it's alcohol.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
that's
2 hours
what.
later, you're like, "Where's my pants?"
Yeah, that's how low key I was getting earlier. I had a before the stream, I was at my mom's and I was drinking a little bit and started feeling a little tipsy. And I was like, damn, I gotta do a live stream today, man. So I jumped in the shower and now I'm just wet and a little bit tipsy. So,
Yeah, my wife told me she was like, she like, cause sometimes I'll drink. Like right now I got Pepsi, but she's all like, don't get drunk on your live stream. I was like, I think it'd be hilarious if I got drunk on live stream. I might lose 4 followers, but I might it'll be fun.
but then you'll keep 4 solid ones. They'll never leave you, man.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what we got. Adam Gonzalez just had a PB&J sandwich. Oh, look, Yen's sub to your channel. There you go,
Hey,
716.
man, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Marcus G says the large sweet tea ain't gonna compared to the biscuit. Marcus G, that yeah, that's true, man. Sometimes like the sweet tea be too sweet, it actually makes me thirsty. And I'm like, I gotta watch a D Amazing video so I can get inspired to drink some water.
Yeah, I can't do water, man. I'm horrible at keeping up with water. Only time
Yeah,
I
people
do it,
people are like, do you drink water? I'm like, well, the number one ingredient in this Pepsi is water.
water.
So
It's like
guess so.
75% water.
That's what I'm saying. Mr. Jones says you got to get them honey butter biscuits from churches. Make sure Sonny's uncle is there.
Hey, hold on, man. So I heard you're drinking Pepsi
Yeah.
over Dr. Pepper.
So I get Dr. Pepper at work because they don't have Pepsi there. So I trade them off that way.
I can't do Pepsi, man. That shit tastes like
What?
nickels.
Oh, what? Nickels?
Yeah,
Wait, why
bro.
of all the coins? Why nickels? Like, well, how many different coins have you tasted? You're like, that's
So
Pepsi one.
I don't think I've probably just nickels. That's why I came with nickels. My sister did swallow a penny one time, and she said it wasn't that great. But
Man, that would suck if her name was Penny.
penny, nah, man, come on, we Mexican, we're not white, man.
Her name was Peso.
That's yeah, there we go, peso.
Let's see. It says Clockwork Orange says also in Starbucks, Texas. What's sweet tea? Sweet tea in Starbucks is disgusting. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever been to Starbucks? I should say that first.
Yeah,
Being
man, I'm
that you
married. I'm married to a white girl, so we go to
okay,
we go
see,
to Starbucks pretty often.
all right. So you're like, oh, get some Starbucks for our breakfast tacos.
Nah,
Um, no. So one time I went there with a friend. She was also Caucasian. And I was like, I go, y'all got sweet tea? And the dude was like thinking for a bit and was like, I could make a sweet tea. And I'm like, whoa. Dude, he mixed up some. I don't know what he mixed up, but it was the worst thing I'd ever tasted. It was like a science experiment. Like I'm pretty sure he wrote a thesis paper on it, submitted it to ACC or Austin Community College or wherever he was going. But
that's another
yeah,
that's another
don't
thing,
do it.
man. I don't like sweet tea. I can't do sweet tea.
All right, I'm
Wow,
going to get you off. Hey everyone, appreciate y'all.
can't
Hey
do sweet
Jens, go
tea.
ahead and unsubscribe if you don't mind. Man, I know some people at work are like, oh, I can't do sweet tea. I'm like, oh, okay. So just shots fired at diabetics then. Okay, cool. Let's see. What we got here?
Oh no.
Chalor says, "What kind of Asian food do you not like? Just can't stomach Indian or Middle Eastern food, but good with the Chinese and Japanese. So I'll take the MSG, Americanized Oriental food any day. Asian food. I went to what's that one place called? Benny. Well, not PF Chang's. PF Chang's. I don't know if y'all got PF Chang's. Y'all got PF Chang's up there, right?
Here in Houston?
In Houston? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, we got one
yeah. Because
down
I was like, I think
off
Lil
the
Flip
Beltway.
rapped about it. So
Yeah.
like that's how I know my things. Like, oh, did Lil Flip or Slim Thug mention PF Chang's? Oh yeah, I got it. But I went to PF Chang's one time and I was like, man, I told the lady, I was like, look, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm real picky. And she was like, well, we have this and you can dip it in the sauce. I said, can you give me this and not have sauce? And she was like, yeah, no problem. Dude, she brought it out. I pretty much paid like $24 for chicken nuggets. Like it was the dumbest thing I'd ever done, man. I was like, I spent money on some dumb stuff, but $24 for some chicken nuggets, that was just stupid.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky with my Chinese food too. There's so for my full-time job, I'm a mailman. So on my actual route, I delivered to a Chinese restaurant, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Mama Foods or something like that.
Oh, we got one
And
of those.
yeah, and there's this white dude that works there, man, and man, I can't stand that dude because so you get two chickens, you get two choices of chicken, rice, and then an egg roll or whatever. But again, I'm very picky and I don't like egg rolls, I don't like wontons, I don't do any of that. So I always ask for extra chicken. When the white dude's there, he refuses to give me extra chicken. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. But then when the Asian dudes are there, they're like, oh yeah, yeah, extra chicken. Yeah, yeah. It's like, just come back next week. We'll give you more. I was like, all right, shit, I'm good, man.
You need to tell the white guy, be like, you know what? When you don't do that, that's cultural appropriation. I'm gonna report that to the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Actually, a lot of times I do screw with white people a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I go somewhere and they can't do something, I'll just be like, oh, that's racist. And then they do it. They're like, oh crap, I don't know how that's racist, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it real quick. Like,
yeah, I do the same thing to my wife, and she tells me no. I'm like, man, that's kind of racist, man.
I did it to my kids, and they're like, what? Listen, Mr. Jones says he hates water. You gotta add that flavor enhancer, otherwise it's cherry Coke all day.
Cherry Coke.
Oh man, Chandler says never been a fan of Pepsi, always preferred Coke or even RC Cola. Hey, RC Cola is good, man. I used to like RC Cola because it was a lot cheaper than the regular sodas. But then when it started just even out in price, I was like, man, screw that. Might as well
Hey
get
man,
something better.
if you're drinking RC Cola, man, you probably still in the trenches. Come on, man.
Man, it's the same price now. Like
Is
it
it?
used
I
to
haven't.
be, yeah, RC Cola when I was a kid was 29 cents for the bottle, for the 20-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
Other sodas were like 89 or whatever at the time. But it was cool though because like if you got an RC Cola, sometimes we just had extra money, or if we were gambling and we made some money, we would go up there and buy RC Cola. And the you remember? I don't know. How old are you, man? You're probably younger than me, right?
Yeah. I'm 23. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
23.
so we're both
Yeah.
23. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't 23. Uh, so I'm like a lot older. But there was you ever had it's beer salt is what it's supposed to be called, but we
You're
call it
something. Yeah.
Salimon.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. So if you pour that into a soda, for some odd reason, the reaction happens and it, like shoots out of the thing. So we should just like pour them up and try to cap them off as quick as possible and toss them up in the air just to watch them explode and like they hit the ground.
Yeah.
Like I think now that's like you get like bomb squad called on you for doing that. But I was like, it's safer than playing with dry ice. Okay, so what do you want me to
Yeah.
do? You
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't do RC Cola, man. That's
know? It tastes all right, man. It's still good.
nah. See,
Mark C says Turkey Hill and Gold Peak sweet tea are my favorites. My favorites are first Grandy's if they still have them around in Dallas area. Golden Chick, but bottled would have to be Pure Leaf, the extra sweet purple label like the Polo Ralph Lauren. That stuff's amazing. Adam Gonzalez says watch Free Guy earlier today. It was okay. I saw parts of it. Thought it was all right.
I still haven't seen it. That's the
You
one
haven't
with
seen it yet? Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Doesn't he just
Yeah,
play Deadpool in that movie as well?
he plays like Deadpool's little brother, pretty much.
Deadpool, little bro.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Jones says he liked Free Guy. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I need to
stepdad
watch it
liked
again. I
it.
didn't watch the whole thing, but I like the concept of it. It was a cool concept.
Isn't
I would
it
have
like
liked it even more if they were like, "Sonny, you want to be in Free Guy?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
you were in that one movie? Idiocracy, right?
That's the one.
Yeah, be like, hey man, I
How
was
did
an
you
idiot.
know? How did you know? No.
Man, I think someone famous told me, man. They were
Yeah,
like,
it's funny because like I joke about it because I wasn't like because there's some actors and stuff they like hang on to that one role
yeah,
and
yeah,
they're like, oh, this is gonna make me famous. This is what I'm known for. And like with me, like yeah, I joke around about it, but it's weird. Like I'll tell people, I'm like, oh yeah, I was in that movie Idiocracy, like in passing, and they're like, oh, I was an extra too, and I'm like, that's when I get all cocky. I'm like, whoa, 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 I had lines. Like, don't come at me with this extra two
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Like
Like
I
my
had an
name's
act,
in the credits.
like I had an actual name. My character actually had a
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Actually, my character didn't have a name.
Oh, it
Uh,
didn't.
in the credits is listed as prosecutor only because Stephen Root, who played the judge, asked
Yeah,
Mike Judge. He goes, "Hey, I never refer to Sonny's character. Should I just say like prosecutor? Or we're gonna give him a name?" And meanwhile, like Dak Shepard had his name was like Frito Pendejo, and like the judge was like Judge something BMW Hangman or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
And Luke Wilson had his name, and Terry Crews had Hector Elizondo, Mountain Dew, and they were like, "Yeah, you know what? We didn't even give his character a name. Yeah, just say prosecutor." I'm like, "Oh, come on! I could have had a name, dude. I could have had
Yeah,
like, but yeah.
man.
Oh, Marcus E just realized I was an idiocracy. Yeah, Marcus E, I was an idiocracy.
Come on, man. You gotta
No,
know
he know.
this.
They all know this. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Jones says he hates P.F. Chang's. That's racist. The only thing I ever eat at Chang's restaurant is a fried sweet and sour chicken. One time at the buffet, the lady was like, we have all this other food too. Dude, that's like me at the buffet. I'm like, oh, y'all got pizza? Oh, sweet. Let me get that pizza. They're like, this is Golden Corral, sir. You can have anything you want. I
I
think
was
I'll
just,
have that pizza.
I was just about to say Golden Corral. I don't. I'm not a big fan of Golden Corral. It tastes, to me, in my opinion, it tastes like cafeteria food.
It is.
Uh,
That's what it tastes
yeah,
like.
but the only thing I would ever get from there was pizza and the desserts.
Dude,
That's
I used to
about it.
mix it up. I'd be like, here, so you can stop complaining. Give me my pizza. Where's that nacho cheese? And I throw nacho cheese on my pizza. I'll be like, yeah, there. You happy? It's like, now give me my plate of cookies.
See, dude?
Oh yeah, plunderlings. Oh, where'd you get that fishing pole?
I got it from
Because I was
man.
like, I got one similar.
I was actually watching one
Wait,
of
is it this one?
no, I don't believe so. No, I got it from I was
Let me see. Let's
watching.
compare polls. Put your poll on screen, and I'm gonna put my poll on screen. And we're gonna see whose poll is bigger,
Damn, man, I don't want to.
whose
I'm kind
poll
of. I think
stands
yours is
straighter.
bigger.
Ah, yeah, yours looks way better than mine.
I don't know how well you can see this in my lights,
I've
but
never admired another guy's poll so much than right now. Oh, cool. I said that as like 3 additional people hopped on. So they're like, what's going on?
yeah, this
Oh,
one's
okay. Where'd
from.
you get that one from?
I was actually watching one of them Parallels lives with what's his name? What's that white dude with the long hair that fixes the toys?
Bill.
Bill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Bill,
was
Ma- I want to
Maru.
say Naruto, and that's not right. Maru, yeah.
I think it might be, yeah, him. He was talking about the Fortnite figures, man. This shark right here
Yeah.
actually comes with a whole bunch of accessories, and he had mentioned that it came with a fishing pole and a shotgun. And so I picked this thing
Oh,
up for $22, man, just for a fucking fishing pole and a shotgun.
that's right, man. I saw that and I was like, man, that would look cool with Captain Nemo, but I was like, no, I don't want to pay that
'Cause
price.
I got home dude with a shotgun back here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I had one of my planet. Well, I don't have them set up with them right now, but he had twin Desert Eagles. So I was
That's
like, gotta
dope.
gotta have them, strapped up properly.
You going on in all in and with the plunder longs and the plunder strongs?
Yeah, those are dope. And plus, the Plunderlings people, they're real cool people too.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. They do pretty cool stuff, man. It's one of the first like Kickstarters that I've been like really, really wanting to jump on, especially with the plunder longs and the plunder strongs.
yeah, I was like, I was gonna get my plunder. My kid was playing with my Plunderlings the other day, and I don't think he put them back. Gotta
Yeah,
find them
no,
now.
I was pretty late to it. Because when did this Kickstarter happen? Back in 2020?
I want to say, yeah, I think it was 2020, maybe even 2019.
Yeah, so I got out of the game from collecting for a while. I want to say 2020. I sold off my collection during the summertime, and I told myself that's it. I'm not collecting ever again. Just clean break. And then
Yeah.
December of 2020, my stepdad got me the retro card Spider-Man, and
Mm.
it just snowballed out of control again and started collecting. So um, initially, I missed out on the Plunderlings when they did the restock on Big Bad Toy Store. I ended up getting a few. So
Yeah. So I missed them completely, and I saw God. What was his name? Uh, it was like Jay Hernandez. I saw Jay Hernandez had posted. I can't remember the guy's name, but he posted like a little review video that had 0 words, just had some like little quirky music with the little plunderlings in it.
yeah,
And I was like, man, those are dope. And then I saw everybody unboxing them and everything. I was like, damn, I really missed on those. So I went to Dollar Tree and I bought some red clay and some googly eyes. And I pretended that I bought a plunderling off of eBay, and that's what I got. And so I did a full review as if it was an actual plunderling, or I thought it was an actual plunderling.
yeah,
And because I tag everybody in my stuff, because I'm like, yeah, what I said that, what now? So I tagged
yeah.
them in it, and they actually thought it was hilarious. And they're like, hey man, they're like, we thought that's really funny. They're like, what's your address? We want to send you an actual plunderling.
Man, that's
And so
dope.
they sent me Cursed Fury, the red one, which
The
I was
red
like,
one, yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I was like, damn, I should use a different color. No, I'm just kidding. But so they sent me the red one because I had the red clay, and so
yeah,
I did the review on that, and then I almost said like a few weeks later, they sent me Cursed Idol, which is the gold one. And I
yeah.
was
That
like,
one's dope.
dang, I was like, that was the one I was like, man. Cause and at the time it was going for like 125 or something on eBay, and I was
Dang.
like, ooh, like man, that's too much right there. But yeah, they
So
sent
the
that out to me. So
the initial Kickstarter, it had a whole bunch of other colors, right? They're not even up on Big Bad.
yeah, the translucent ones.
Yeah, and I've seen the ones with the backwards knees and the ram horns. That ones, those are pretty cool. I
Oh,
think
those are the fawns. Those were
yeah.
actually available only on their website. That was
Oh, okay.
Plunderling's website. It was a flute and grotto.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those are cool too. My kid likes them because he's all like, "Look, Dad, you can see his butt," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay, man. All right, like that's what you're gonna point out with this."
their butts are they're pretty squared, man.
Yeah, no, well, the other ones because they don't have any pants painted on, so it's just
Oh,
like it's just straight up like a booty on there.
so like,
Uh, and I even mentioned in my review, but like my kid never lives it down. Like every time he sees it, he has to remind me.
yeah, no, my kids always try to steal my figures, and I don't have it, man. Like, you have your own damn toys, man. Go play with yours.
Yeah. Let's see. We got oh, Yen says the cartoony style on the Fortnite weapons really matches the Plunderlings theme.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's who I had the Desert Eagles from. I forget. I don't know what Fortnite figure it came from, but
yeah. This
uh,
shark is dope. It's
hey,
freaking.
look, Plunderlings. They're in the house today.
Are
Let
they?
them have some Plunderlings. They're gonna be like, we're not associated with Sonny no more. He hides his Plunderlings from his kid.
Yeah, I have
No, I
mine too.
really, I really like them. Like, I mean, uh, like I said, when I saw it, I was like, man, I was like, these are so dope, man. But and the gold one, like I sometimes I'll wear it around my neck, on a fake gold chain.
Yeah, you put it on your Sentinel as well, right?
Yeah, I put it on my Sentinel as
Yeah,
well. But I've worn it to Walmart and Target like that.
yeah. The ones that I wish I didn't miss out on was those the fawns, the green and the I think he's green
Yeah,
and red. Yeah, those are pretty dope. But
yeah,
this one right here, man, I love this one right here.
that one, yeah, Zombone.
Zambone. Yeah, he reminds
Yeah,
me of
there we go.
Cubone from
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite
that's a cool
Pokemon.
one too. Also got Goyle, and my kid was all like, "Oh, is it because it's like the hood?" And I'm like, "No, he just has a hood." Like what? Like how did you even make that connection? All right, I guess. But yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, these are dope. I want to get Cheddar next, Cheddar, and then I want to get what's his name,
yeah.
Captain Ash. Those
See, I
those
just got
are
him right there, so I can see Cheddar from right here. Yeah, almost ran into my wall. Yeah,
yeah, Cheddar's cool.
yeah. My kid was all like, he's like, "Dad, this has to be the best one, right? Because there's a mohawk." I was like, "No, Cursed Idol, because it's gold." He
Cursed Idol.
goes, "I
Yeah,
think you're wrong." I was like, "Oh,
I think
okay."
you're wrong. I respect your opinion, but I think you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let's see. Brett C29 says his favorite plunderling is Fury.
Fury,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, they're cool. And they did you get the accessory pack?
Man, so I was gonna purchase an accessory pack when they released the accessories and they released the little bodies, the hatchlings.
Oh yeah, I
And
got those too. Yeah.
I left them in the cart, and then I was at work, and so I was not doing my job. I was instead searching on the Plunderlings website, and put my phone down, went to finish a street or whatever, went back, and they had completely sold out on the bodies that I wanted. So never went
Uh,
back to pick up the uh the weapons, but I've been planning on getting the wooden ones, which I feel like are more suitable for Plunderlings because they're like little tiny monsters that make stuff out of wood and I don't know. I'm just making up a story
yeah,
in my
no, no,
head.
no. That's a that's what I have. I have the wooden ones. I had them all strapped up on a cursed idol, and my kid saw it. And he was like, "Dad, why does he have all this stuff?" I go, "He stays strapped up, man." I go, "Look, he's made of gold, dude. He got to protect himself."
Yeah, he's gonna get kidnapped, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, yeah, these things are cool right here. Let's see. We got some questions. We got Brett C29 says, "I would like to know if the plunderling's head fits on the plunder longs." And Plunderling said, "Yeah, it fits. It's a bit weird, but it fits."
That's pretty dope.
That is cool. That is cool that they're interchangeable.
Yeah,
Let's see. And he's saying, "Can't wait for the 15th. 15th of March. Kickstarter starts off for Plunder Strongs and Plunder Longs."
hey, perfect
Hey, y'all.
timing for my income to come in, man.
There you go.
Oh,
Income tax check. I expect everyone to put $7,000 to $10,000 on the Kickstarter. No, but yeah, no, yeah, these are cool. I When I got it, I was like, man, this is a little dope figure. I've actually taken them out places, and I put them up like on little for like a little photo and stuff, and people just kind of look at me like, is that guy playing with treasure trolls? But of course, I'm all like, you trying to steal my plunderling? You trying to steal my plunderling, dog?
yeah, yeah.
Like, I get defensive, but
Yeah,
yeah, no, these,
I usually take Cubone, Zambone, and what's his name, Nomad. I usually take him everywhere where I go, man.
yeah. Oh, look at that, Mr. Jones. He's getting things started here, getting rumor mill. Says we getting a Plunderlings animated series on Netflix one day. Ooh,
That would be dope, man. That'd be dope.
yeah.
I would like to see comics out of Plunderlings.
Oh yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, my kid asked me about that. He said, "Dad, where can I watch the Plunderlings cartoon?" I said, "There's not one yet.
Not
Throw
yet,
it out
yeah.
there in the universe, But but yeah, like I mean, they're fun. They're fun little figures. And actually, my nephew came over and they were playing with the Plunderlings, and like I even took a picture. I put it on Instagram as well. But they were playing with the Plunderlings, and like he was kind of upset because he didn't have a mohawk. And I'm like, sorry, man, I only got one mohawk. Like, it's like they got other hats, man. Like, well,
You
yeah, that
know,
was
I think that's the only thing I dislike from Cheddar is the Mohawk. I'm not a big fan of Mohawks, man.
what?
I don't know.
That's cool, man. Like, I'm bald now, but I tried to do a mohawk. It didn't work out.
You know what it might
But
be is so I used to have a Mohawk back in like middle school, man, and it was like it wasn't that great. So maybe there's a little bit of envy in there. You know what I mean? A little bit of
it could be.
jealousy.
It could be. I was gonna do a mohawk for my beard, just go the opposite way, just straight down.
Unfortunately, man, I have a lot of native blood in me, so I can't grow a beard. This is about as good as it gets, man, right here.
Yeah, I know some of my cousins are like, "Oh man, I can't grow a full beard." And I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "That's cool for you. It's a weird way to say you're not a real man, but it's all good, man."
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, no, I was just messing with you, man. Yeah, one of my cousins, he literally has like stripes in his because it just doesn't grow.
I can grow a thick ass mustache though. That's like, but that's because I'm Mexican. I
Yeah,
got to.
I know. I was like, I need to grow me like a Salvador Dali mustache and curl it up. Let's see. We got Adam Gonzalez says that Man Bat looks sick, but I'm worried about it breaking after that blue Batman figure. Oh, I don't know, man. That Man Bat. Have you seen the Man Bat?
Yeah, and the Killer Croc. Yeah, actually,
Yeah. Let's see.
surprisingly, man, those are the first pre-orders I've ever done on anything McFarlane.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of his line, man. To be honest with you.
I'm not a fan, and yet I can't stop buying stuff.
I don't, I don't have one single McFarlane toy in my collection. Not one.
This one's probably still my favorite McFarlane figure. Devastator.
Yeah,
It's a
he's a
big
pretty cool one.
figure, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's a pretty good figure. But see, this is the thing I don't like though. This figure, as big as it was $15. But now if McFarlane's like, oh, these are mega figures, like $40.
yeah, $40. Yeah,
I don't know, man. Like it's kind of weird to me. But yeah, but yeah, the Joker dragon looks more like a seahorse. I'm gonna say that until
yeah.
no
That's just
one wants it anymore.
that's just goofy in my opinion, man. That's unnecessary, and
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, it looks like a seahorse. Like they say it's a dragon. I've seen dragons. They got hands and legs.
that should look like a shrimp
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is that a
from
sea monkey?
seem like. Nah, but that Killer Croc looks pretty dope. I wish it was a little bit more of a classic style instead of being from the Arkham
Arkham.
sound. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the Todd McFarlane did a little video of it.
yeah.
Surprisingly, he didn't go compared to his smallest employee.
Like you did with the truck, man. That was some
Yeah, that
goofy
was
stuff, man.
weird. That was weird. So
Yeah,
look how big it is. Here, hold it, shorty. Like,
yeah.
oh, goddamn, man. Let's see. um, where are we at? Their CW Flash figure surprised me. I've always wanted one, but maybe not from McFarlane. I don't even know which one that one is.
That's the Flash from the TV show. I believe they showed it about a week
Oh,
or so
Flash.
ago. Like, they just look bad, man.
I haven't seen that one yet. Then.
My stepdad's a big McFarlane fan, but he grew up, with Spawn comics and everything. So I guess it's
Yeah.
they just look bad, man. They look like they're figures from like 2009, 2008. They just
Well, like the ones that look like creatures, they look good.
yeah.
Like actually, got Devastator right here.
So like Man Bat and Killer Croc, they look decent. Again, I don't really have any complaints on Man Bat. Killer Croc, I just wish he was a little bit more of a classic rendition of Killer Croc. Um, but I'm gonna have to check him out, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like this figure's amazing. Like I said, it was like 15
Yeah,
bucks. Most people got them for 15 bucks. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the colors don't really match all that well,
That
but
was one of the first ones, wasn't it? Like one of the
yeah,
first waves. Yeah. So
yeah,
you
it
still
was.
kind of
I want to say probably like the second wave, I think maybe.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, I mean, he's pumping them out like crazy too, though.
yeah. One thing I will say though, I like that he's kind of starting slowly to listen to what people are asking for. He's finally stopped. I heard that he's gonna stop doing the side eyes, which that shit was pissing me off, man. The stupid side eyes, and then I heard that he was gonna stop doing start doing thigh swivels and stuff, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, is he? He did it for the Death Metal Batman that came
That's not bad.
on that Bat Cycle.
Yeah, give him thigh
Yeah, the
swivels.
one that has the long coat.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
it works out well. But
yeah. I don't
okay,
know.
let's
It's just
see.
like he did you see that one figure that he announced from his Spawn line? I can't remember the name. I think it's like Overkill or over some.
From the Spawn line?
Yeah, it's that big yellow and green looking dude, man. He has like a zombie face. I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with Spawn.
I don't know if I saw that one. I don't well, like I saw Violator in store and it looked cool, but I was just like, I don't need it.
No, no, no. It was
What was new ones? Okay.
like he just announced it. Long story
I
short,
might
man, that shit looks like a fucking. I'm sorry, I'm guessing
overkill.
too much.
Overt kill is what they're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. It looks like a flea market toy, in my opinion, man. Like I'm not even exaggerating, man. It looks pretty bad. Yeah,
Was like he's dropping all them spawns out. Like Gunslinger spawn was cool.
yeah.
And when I got him, I was like, oh, this is a cool figure. And then as I had him, I'm like, this isn't that cool. Like I can't do a whole lot with this. So it's like, what do I have it for?
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, and then I got the Mortal Kombat spawn, the original one, not the
yeah, 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 yeah.
naked one.
Yeah.
But and that one's a cool one. The only thing that sucks, like when you're trying to pose them, like they got little spikes everywhere. So it's like,
Yeah, you
wear
get
some
stabbed and
gloves.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's pretty hit or miss with me, man.
Yeah, Mark Z says Haunt was a surprise. Yeah, they had okay. I think I know what you're talking about where they show like 8 different spawns because
at
there was the
least
one that's like has a bunch of circles.
let me see. I can pull it up real quick. Uh,
Yeah, I have no idea how it worked this to pull up a website. So I'm like, I
you
always just
you
do it off my phone.
you use
Oh, Ninja Spawn.
StreamYard, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can tell by
Yeah.
my little duck in the corner of your screen there.
Yeah, I see it because I use a few times that I've streamed, I've used Streamlabs, and that shit's like overcomplicated for no reason.
I tried to use another one called OBS, I think, or something like that.
I think
And I
that's
was
what I
all
use. Yeah,
streaming to it. I was all talking and stuff. I didn't realize I didn't link it to this channel. It was linked. It just like created its own channel, and it was just like streaming to nobody. I was like, why is nobody chatting? I was like, this is embarrassing. Nobody's here. I was like, it's the middle of the day.
hold on, let me see. I think I just pulled it up. Oh,
Let's see. Mark Z says Haunt is a new character. Haunt was a surprise. I didn't know Haunt was a spawn character though. Oh yeah, 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 that guy.
yeah, it just doesn't look good, man.
It looks like they used the AOA Colossus body.
Damn.
The arms and legs look exactly like that. Like when I saw it, I
Yeah,
was like, "Is this? Oh, this is not a DC or
I,
Marvel figure."
I think what it is that maybe it's the lack of paint, man. It just really looks flat and dull, and it just
Yeah,
kind of I don't know, makes it look cheap in a way.
yeah. But Mr. Jones got a point. Ninja Spawn looks cool.
Ninja Spawn did look pretty cool, but
Yeah,
again,
they look cool, but like I see them in the store, and I'm like, nothing makes me want to take. I seen the Redeemer Spawn. What was the other one? Raven
Raven
something.
Spawn, yeah.
Raven Spawn. Um, I don't know. I was just I can't do it. And I saw the guy with the gas mask.
Which one's that one? Gas
Uh,
mask.
I can't remember. It's just I think it just came out, but he was at Target the other day, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this one. Someone in the chat should know. Never mind, they didn't. uh,
Yeah, but I don't really like talk down on too many people's products, but it's just something about Spawn toys that just I can't, or McFarlane toys that I can't really get
Farland.
into, man. Yeah, it's just it's in the same category for me as Yamaguchi. I can't really get into Yamaguchi either. Um,
I never got into those. 'Cause everybody says they're real fragile,
yeah,
and I'm like, dang. I was like, I put figures in my pocket, so I was like, I'm not trying to like Sentinel
yeah,
Miles. I don't put him in my pocket. I'm like, I'll take my hat off and put him on top of my head.
yeah.
But
No,
yeah, he's like I don't know. I want them to be durable, basically.
yeah.
It's like if they're not durable, I'm not gonna mess with them. But and everybody says that those are always real fragile. So
I've only messed with a couple McFarlane toys. I think when I first started my channel, I did a couple of the Zack Snyder's um, Justice League figures. I think I did Batman, I did the Flash, I did Superman, I
oh, okay.
did what's his name? Darkseid, and I did Steppenwolf. And Superman and Batman and the Flash were pretty decent, but it wasn't nothing to like make me want to jump in and be full, in on the McFarlane line.
Yeah, I wanted to do Darkseid just to keep pronouncing his name wrong because the whole I before E except after C or sounded as A is a neighbor
Yeah,
way. I just want to call him Darkseid the whole time.
Dark Side.
Um,
So is it Dark Side or is it Dark Side? Because I don't even know.
yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, I've heard people say it both ways. So I was like, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go with the whole English language rule and be like Darkseid.
Dark Side. Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see. We got if McFarlane can make decent figures of image licensed characters, maybe Witchblade, Shadowhawk, and Savage Dragon could be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they'll still be 7 inches. It's irritating to me. That's
yeah,
the one thing I
because
don't like. They're too big.
yeah.
Like
Well,
this one, he's a big dude, so I'm cool with him being that big.
you do you do any GI Joes?
I do when I see him. I got. Well, actually, I would show my shelf, but it's completely knocked over. Well, the last was it the last stream, like 2 streams ago, maybe. I had a Wesley Snipes head, and someone told me they're like, yeah, put it on Roadblock, and I put it on Roadblock, and when I got Roadblock out, I knocked down everything else, so I haven't picked it up.
It's a card. Yeah, this one right here. Snake Eyes from the Snake Eyes and
The
Timber
temper
two
pack,
pack. Yeah,
yeah.
was my first GI Joe ever, and I was pretty impressed, man. I'm not gonna lie, pretty
You know
impressed.
what? I know people gonna hate me for saying it, but that movie Snake Eyes is a pretty good figure. Don't put
Hey,
the unmasked head on, but it's a pretty good figure.
he looks pretty dope. I mean, he's been sitting at my Walmart for like 3, 4, 5 months, and
He's gonna sit there for another year, dude.
yeah, I'm always tempted to pick it up though. Always tempted.
Yeah, they saturated with those figures, but that one's actually a decent figure. And as much as I was complaining about the Storm Shadow looking like mayonnaise, I kept playing with it on the stream, and I was like, "It's actually a pretty good figure." Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, like,
See, this one came with the vest overlay, and I heated him up,
oh,
popped the arms off, popped the head off, and I slowly shimmied the vest off. And once I took the vest off, man, I fell in love with this figure. It's honestly, in my opinion, this is what Marvel Legends should be doing. The lower ball and the ab or reversed. Um, I don't know, man. It's a really dope figure, and
no, I mean they all are. Because even these right here, I think was this a Target exclusive? I'm not sure if it was, but yeah, I mean they make them. They're dope figures. I actually own more GI Joes now than I ever did as a kid. So
I've never owned GI Joe figures. I guess, what they were big on, and back in the '80s, '90s, weren't they?
yeah, back when you weren't born, I guess.
Shit, I don't
Oh
even think.
yeah, I forget about that. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Like I'm an old person, but
Yeah, see, I was born 2 years before the '90s was over, man.
oh god damn, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Wait, oh
born in
okay,
ni-
dang, so 98. Oh
yeah, I
okay.
was born in '98. Yeah,
So I was born in 83, so I was already 15 years old. I was already getting rejected by gangs when you were born. So
yeah.
I also
When
want to
you
say
were
what's
born,
up to Loki. Loki, he popped in earlier.
what's going on, Loki?
Let's see. Yeah, Chad was talking about that Man Bat and Killer Croc. Yeah.
You seen the what's it called? It's the same company that's making those Ninja Turtle figures. The real stylized Ninja Turtle figures. They're not officially Ninja Turtles, but man, I can't remember the name of the company. But they showed the what's the name of the crocodile from Ninja Turtles, man? Slipping my mind right now.
Leatherhead.
Leatherhead. They showed their Leatherhead, and he looks pretty. You know what I'm talking about, or no?
I don't think now. Well, see, like
Man, I can't
man, when I got heavier into collecting, I was like, oh, cool, Ninja Turtles. I had Ninja Turtles as a kid. Then I'm like, whoa, hold on. There's way too many options out there. Like, I don't mess with all those.
no, it's a
But
it's a
yeah,
third party company. I can't, on top of my head, I can't think of it, but they showed a prototype of their Leatherhead, but it's their style is realistic. You know what I mean? So you know how he comes with a vest and he comes with a hat. All of that's removable. Once you
yeah,
take all those accessories off, it's pretty much a perfect Killer Croc, in my opinion, man.
really.
Ah,
I haven't
I
seen
can't
that.
I can't remember the name of it. It's gonna be killing me now.
Oh, look, Adam's saying is at 5K Toys.
Yeah, that's the one. 5K
And Mr.
Toys
Joseph,
Leatherhead.
5K Toys. Rick Jones, what's going on? He says, yep, 5K Toys. I haven't seen that one. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
pretty dope looking, man. And the Ninja Turtles don't look that bad either. I think they showed Leo and they showed Donatello. Donatello's like packed with crazy accessories, man.
Man, that's cool. Yeah, like Mezco revealed their Ninja Turtles
Yeah,
too. So I was like, man, that's a lot of Ninja Turtles out there. Unless
yeah. Not,
Mezco's watching, then hey, great job, Mezco. Good job.
I only got the four turtles, man. I got the Turtles in Disguise 4 pack, and I called it. That's it. I was like, no, I'm not getting too deep into this.
Those do look cool. I do like those look.
The Turtles in
But yeah, I
Disguise.
couldn't do it. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's like I have the old figures too. I let my kid play with them, like the originals,
Yeah.
from back when you weren't even a thought in your parents' head. Uh, No,
Yeah,
but
back.
yeah,
Well, it
because I mean,
depends because my parents are pretty young too, man. They were born, I want to say early 80s.
well, see, yeah, you were born '98. You could be my kid. Like you're young enough to be my kid because I'm Mexican. I could have had a kid at 15.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
no, but yeah, no, like I don't know, man. I couldn't. I guess I mean I like the cartoons. I like the first two movies.
yeah.
I don't know. I just couldn't get back into the toys for it though.
And like you said, man, there's just too many options. You get overwhelmed trying to pick and choose your Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
because then Super Seven does them as well. Which
Yeah.
those look cool, but I'm like, man, I got a high price tag on them.
Yeah, well, they're like $40 a piece.
Nah, 55.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. I toy understood. You see that massive Mr. Hyde? I don't like it.
Yeah, I
I
don't like
don't
it
like
either.
it.
I don't like it
Yeah, it
either.
looks like it doesn't move. It looks like Pit from the old Toy Biz line.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like it. Adam
It's
says, did you guys pick up the Mezco Batman 2-pack? I did not.
I only
Didn't
wanted
care.
Two Face out of that, but nah, I wasn't gonna pay $200 for
I only wanted the coin effects. No, I'm just kidding.
it.
No, I'm not a big DC fan, so it's like I
Yeah.
pick and choose Batman figures and stuff like that. Although that Robin looked dope that they revealed.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm getting my Mayfix Batman. That's the first Batman I'm gonna have in my
Hush
collection.
Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got that in the loot pile. So
You go for
we'll
blue or
see.
black?
Blue. I'm gonna put blue
Blue.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like the unmasked head with it.
Yeah, I like that one too. Looks pretty dope.
Yeah. Mr. Jones says 1979 feels ancient in there. Yeah, man, you were like you're 4 years old when I decided to come out into the world.
Dang.
Uh, Marcus G says Sonny's early reveal of Mezco TMT, they're actual turtles, and he gave them bandanas and snake eyes weapons. I
Hey,
might have to. Let's see. Anito? Who Anito? The new
who
Mezco
man?
TMTs are dope. Yeah, hey, what's up, Who Anito? I have not seen your name in the stream. Welcome. Loki thinks he might be my kid. It's possible. It's quite possible. The timing adds up. Mr. Hyde looks like the Hulk figure from the 3.7 Marvel Universe line. It looks like it doesn't move much,
It
and like
looks like
all the photos, it's barely doing anything different. So
it looks like an old Marvel Select figure.
yeah, there you go. See Rick Jones who says, "How to make a nice pit." Mr. Jones says I could be his kid. You know, who knows? He's knocking boots at 4 years old. Adam Gonzalez is not a DC fan, Sonny. I'm out. I'm not. I'm Marvel all the way. I like things that are intended for adult audiences. I don't know. When I was younger, I was like, man, DC seemed like too childish, like too kiddie like, and I was in
Yeah.
the ghettos. I was like, I gotta be hardcore. I can't be doing these. Like,
Yeah, you can't be out here wearing no Superman shirt, man.
yeah, they're like, hey, I see you got those Marvel comics there. You want to do some drugs? I'm like, yeah, I'm older now. But if I had DC, they'd be like, hey, you want some candy? And I'm like, don't touch me there. Uh, let's see. I8 says, I wanted a 2-pack, but who knows if Mezco will even released it at this point. I think that one's actually going to release quick.
It's a lot of reuse, isn't it?
I'll just go on saying that. I think that 2-pack will release quick.
I'm still waiting for my what's his name? Atticus Doom, man. I'm excited for that one.
Which one's Atticus Doom? Which one's
Oh,
that
you
again?
know, hey,
I got Cowboy Atticus right there.
hey, that's dope. What cowboy hat is that?
From what is it? Diamond Select Westworld.
Hey, that's pretty dope. I like that.
They yeah, they're like dirt cheap clearance at Walgreens, and I was like, hey, that hat looks cool. So
Yeah, and it fit perfect. Yeah, it's dope.
yeah, it fits them perfectly. I was like, man, this works out well. Cause like it wasn't me. I really wasn't in the argument, but I had posted the review video on a Mesco page,
Yeah,
and some dude was arguing with everybody that Atticus Doom didn't. They were like, "Oh, I hate the way he's dressed. Oh, he has his ascot doesn't look like an ascot. It looks like a fat scarf." And I was like, "What?" Like he was like, "Those gold buttons really clash with the boots." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" Like, I mean, I made fun of the boots on the video, but like, what? He's like, nobody, if he's a whatever mythical being, he wouldn't wear that jacket. And why is he so short? I'm like, well,
Yeah,
that's messed up, dude.
yeah, like mythical beings are real and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you can't make that up. All right. Oscar Portillo, what's going on, man? It says, do you all think the Gaslight Batman gonna come out next month? That one looks dope. I didn't get it, but that one looks dope.
And there's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things Mexico's supposed to be releasing. Like, man, I'm dreading the Fantastic Four pack.
Ooh, yeah, that's an expensive one right there,
Are
man.
you going for it or not?
Nah. I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I couldn't do that. Mark Z says, Hyde is a contender for mascot of the Girth Gang. He's so girthy that he can't move his arms right.
Man,
Oh, dang it, Marcus! Why'd you have to say that now, man? Oh,
just that word makes me uncomfortable, man. Girth,
Girth Gang.
yeah,
Yeah, we're the Girth Gang over here.
Girth
Hashtag Girth
gang.
Gang. Like Unparalleled got the Backstabbers and Tuesday Crew and the Lurkers. Toying around, Kevin got the Butter Nation. I got Girth Gang.
Girth gang. There you go.
we holding it down. Let's see. Chowder says that's crazy. Parents born in the 80s and you're older than like 14. LOL. Born in the 80s and my daughter's almost 7. Then my dad's from 43. Man, 43. Mom's
Man,
the young one being born in the 51. See, my parents were born in the 60s and I was born in the 80s.
my
Like,
grandma was born in the '60s. Yeah.
god dang. Oh man, I'm gonna have her
Yeah,
on next week. We have more
yeah,
to talk
yeah.
about.
She'll show you how to make some tortillas, man.
I'm gonna be like, I was like, I'll go. Apparently, your tamales ban all of the tamales in your household.
Hey, man. So like, she makes these tamales, right? Um, they're pretty much jalapeno popper tamales, man. So she puts cream cheese inside of them, bacon and jalapenos in them, and those things are like by far the best tamales I've ever had, man.
Man, one time I went to HEB and they're like, hey, little boy, you want some tamales? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll try some tamales. And they gave me a piece. And I popped it in my mouth, and she was like, that one's a vegetarian. And I was like, and like I just spit it out right on the floor and walked off. I was like, I'm not even
Fuck
gonna
though.
clean it up. Like you could have told me that before I put it in my mouth. Like if I put something in my mouth, please tell me what I'm putting in my mouth before I put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't like foreign objects in my mouth. Let's see. Chatter's. Oh wait, Mr. Jones has a point. High does look like a new rapper decided to rap a lot. He just needs to go a grill and chains.
Yeah, I'm good.
Chatter says anyone born post 1960 seems new age young to me, but it's
Hey, give
really
me one
cool.
second.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Cause you got. Hey, but yeah. So there are some 30-year-olds, and I'm like, man, like act your age, man. Go buy some toys. Mark, she says, I'm guessing he's been hurt by fat scarves on short men before. I'm assuming that that dude that was arguing about Atticus Doom got his woman stolen by a short dude who rocks scarves all the time. Adam says, where's 89 bats? Oh, look, hey, camera stuff. Oh, look, that's the Wally here. Is that the one? Yeah, the little Wally right there. Uh, we're gonna need Grandma Tamale stream next week.
All right, I'm back. My bad.
That's all good, man. We were just talking about your grandma's tamales. That sounds
Yeah,
bad.
man.
That sounds that sound. Oh man.
You heard something about Wally
Yeah. I see the little Wally right there, dude. I saw your review for that bird thing from
from Up?
yeah up yeah.
Yeah, it's the same review that I did with Wally. Yeah, man. Someone
It
had
was Wally
posted.
on there too, right? Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone had posted a picture of the Rebel Tech Wally, and then I looked up the price, and I said, hell no. And
Yeah.
when I was looking through them, this dude popped up. It was the Mattel Pixar Spotlight series Wally, and they're like $40, dude. And these things are pretty dope, pretty cool, man.
I mean, I couldn't tell the difference because I don't have either one of them. But I was like, I thought it was the same as the Rebel Tech, but
And this thing is crazy, man. Like his eyes are articulated. He opens up, and you can put a little cube in there and everything, and you can actually transform him into his little cute form. You know, when he's scared and
oh yeah.
yeah, he's charging up. Like his head pops off, his arms pop off, his legs. Pretty dope figure, man. He comes with a crazy amount of accessories too.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I told people that Wally was the sequel to Idiocracy, and some people believe me. Like they're like, "Oh man, that makes sense." I'm like, no, it doesn't. What?
Yeah, and that Kevin's pretty dope too, man. But he doesn't really move much.
I
He's pretty.
noticed that. Yeah, I was like, he didn't seem like he was very movable. The little babies looked more interesting to me than he did.
Yeah, they're flocked, man. Who's like that's the
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he said that too. I was like, oh man,
They're flocked. It's pretty dope though. I really like them, and I believe they're like 49 or $40. They're 39.99, so it's not a
god
bad
dang.
price. And that Kevin is pretty tall, man. He's like maybe this big.
I saw. Yeah, I couldn't tell the size difference. You should have had like a distributor cap or something next to him so I could see
Yeah,
the size difference. Like
I,
you know,
I should have put a
that
Dr
I
Pepper
could
next to him,
relate.
man. Or for you, a Pepsi. Let me
There
get
you go.
Kevin real quick.
A can of Pepsi. There you go. See, I told us I feel like people don't like DC because they haven't made good movies. Marvel's going bankrupt, but the movies saved them. I like Marvel when they were going bankrupt. They felt poor to me.
I just dropped everything.
I saw that. I didn't want to bring attention to it, so I started reading comments. DC slowly started to find their groove again with the movies. No, James Gunn is starting to find the groove for DC. Like that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's yeah.
Uh, hey, Mr. Jones, sub to you. So 717. You're welcome.
Yeah, so here's Kevin right here.
Mark G says, mic drop.
Yeah, because I had Kevin all the way up there, man, and I jumped for it because I'm on like 5'7", so I
Oh
kind of like
man,
do a little
you,
hop, you know what I
you
mean?
wear scarves? You wear scarves?
Yeah, yeah. And I hopped and I hit my microphone and it just flew, and I was like, oh shit.
It's all good, man. Uh, yeah. See, I mean, the colors are bright. That's what's dope about it. I don't see like. Sometimes I'll buy stuff if I can envision a picture that I'm gonna do with it already. But man, that thing's massive.
Yeah, it was pain in the ass reviewing this thing, man.
I know, like people are like, "When you gonna review Sentinel?" I'm like, "Never." Like I had plans for it, but then the weather was bad, and I'm like, I was gonna do it outside. So such a massive figure. And I was like, I kept having bad weather whenever I had free time, so I was like, I guess I just won't do it.
Did you go in on Galactus?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
me too. Unfortunately I missed out on the Sentinel, man. I wasn't collecting at the time, and I just missed
So
out on them.
like the Sentinel was when I first started getting real heavy into all of this, and I wasn't gonna get it because I was like, man, that's a lot of money. But then Tesla stock spiked. So I sold some stock and I bought it. I was like, oh sweet. So it
Yeah,
spiked, so I sold stock and I bought it. And then like a couple of days later it went back down. So I just bought where I was at before. So
hey, yeah, it's
I'll
pretty
tell
dope, man.
everybody that's my present from Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Did you see he was out in Brownsville on that festival?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was eating one of those spiral chip potato things.
spiral chip potato thing. What?
Yeah, you get them at the rodeo, man. They're on. It's a potato that's kind of like swirled, and then you put it on a stick, and it's deep fried, and it's like a potato chip. Yeah, never seen it?
I never seen
Come
that,
on.
man.
You ever been to the rodeo here and down in Houston?
Nah, I haven't been to Houston rodeo. I've been only to the Austin rodeo, and it's we have funnel cake. That's it. That's all we have.
Okay. You don't have no fried cheesecake?
No. Well,
Oh, come
you
on,
know they had not because like up in Dallas they have the state fair and they fry everything.
man.
I
Yeah.
haven't been up there. My parents one time were all like, "Oh, we're gonna go to state fair," and I was like, "Oh, cool. When y'all going?" They're like, "We're headed there now." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Thanks, mom." Good.
Just
Time I could
land
tag
back.
along. I was like, "I ain't got nothing to do today."
Yeah, no, I love the Houston rodeo, man, and yeah, it's usually where I buy. I gain like 5 pounds every time I go. So
That's coming up, right?
it started yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I seen people from Houston posting about it.
Hey, you're not from over here, are you?
Nah, I'm from East Austin, Texas,
So you're
born
born
and
and raised?
raised.
Okay. Yeah.
But Houston is probably the city where I do my second most comedy shows.
Oh,
For
really?
some reason, y'all show me love, and y'all don't show
Yeah.
me a lot of love. Y'all like, we're gonna book you for the show, but you gotta go back home afterwards. We're not gonna pay your hotel. They're like, we're gonna pay you this much, and it's not enough to pay you for your hotel.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
look, now you got Marcus G wanting spiral potato things.
What do you say?
He says, I want some spiral potato things.
They're good, man. And then they season it with salt, pepper, and some lime, and them, yeah, those things go hard, man.
Man, I'm gonna have to try that. I never had that before.
Hey, Elon Musk was eating it.
What? You're not supposed to eat it?
No, yeah, you're supposed to eat it, but I'm saying if the richest man on earth is gonna come on, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to be in his company, so I'll be like, yeah, me and Elon Musk we eat these spiral things.
Yeah, he had all the Mexicans around him and shit laughing. And, yeah,
And just like just see some slutty girl deep throated like.
that shit would slice your throat, man. Them things are sharp.
Look, see, your boys got toys. Also says like giant corkscrew potato. So it just looks like a big drill bit, basically.
Yeah, man.
Oh, get my masonry bit out. Oh, that's my potatoes. Don't mess with my potatoes.
I gotta look it up, man. Hold on.
Miss Jones says he about to say funnel cake, and now wants funnel cake. Funnel cake is good. I don't know why.
Yeah, they got the funnel
It's like
cake.
they took a pancake and made it extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, fried it and then coated it with powdered sugar.
Yeah. Miss Jones says I don't go to the rodeo because I grew up in the sticks and I have family that used to compete in those bull riding competitions. Oh man, it's all gonna come back to you. You're gonna be like, get me on the bull. Marcus, I realize I make faces that I shouldn't do that, but you know, it is what it is. Now, I haven't been to the rodeo here in Austin in a long time. Like, man, maybe like 1998 or something. It's been a long time. So, like, when you were born, I was like, rodeos are done for me. Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. It looks like a potato sword. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. Huh. I would try that, but I wouldn't want to make that face.
Yeah.
Like every time I bite it, I'd look away from the crowd.
Can't catch you slipping, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I Toy Hunter says things taste better in spirals.
Yeah, that's very true.
And Marcus Z says this talk about rodeo makes me want some rodeo burgers from where? Burger King.
Ooh,
Have it your way.
we only eat Waterburger in this household, man.
I eat shortstop. That's an Austin thing.
Awesome
So,
thing.
they don't, you know, actually, I think they had one in Houston at one point. I don't think they have it anymore.
Did you ever have Bernie's bus out there?
What's that?
Did you ever have a Bernie's bus out there?
Bernie's, but no, I never had that one.
Yeah, that place used to go hard, but they shut down because of COVID, man. Which, man, I was pretty sad about that.
Man, yeah, a lot of times, man, COVID took out a lot of stuff. Toying around, Kevin says, "What it do? What's going on, man?"
What's going on, man?
I forgot I was gonna start beef with Kevin because he did a live stream right before this show started, and I was like, "Ooh, he's taking at least half of my viewers." So, nah, but what's going on, Kevin? Oh man, you all right there? I mean, I'll pretend like we didn't hear that.
Yeah, just
We just continue
yeah. All
like,
my
"Hey, yeah, so
toys and stuff,
Kevin."
man. Everything's just falling apart, man.
Yeah. Who was I watching? I was watching a Wolfpack toy review one time. Like a ghost was like moving crap in their back in the background.
Hey, man, like I have no idea how those toys fell because I was over here fucking with these toys and someone over there fell. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ghost, man.
That's my grandma, man. She put in some brujeria for talking about her tamales, man.
That's probably what it is. You better sleep with a red string on your forehead. Uh,
Come rub me down with an egg, man.
yeah. Kevin says, "My bad, man. I thought I was gonna end earlier. No, it's all good, man. I just saw that. Dude. I saw you were on live, and I was like, oh, let me go. Oh, hold up. I got my own show. I gotta get ready for it. Because I stopped by a bitter Asian dude, Paul. I stopped on his, I was on his, in his chat or whatever for his live stream, and I saw Kevin. I was like, oh, double dose of Kevin tonight, and then I was like, I gotta get ready for this. Let's see. I200 says saw Whataburgers got a new menu item on TikTok. Whataburger is crazy, like how it blew up in other states besides Texas, and it's not even any other states. Or
Well,
maybe I think it's in Oklahoma,
and Denver as well.
Denver. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Or Colorado. I mean, yeah, Colorado.
Okay. Right there. And toying around is Mr. Steal Your Viewers. Andy Davis, what's going on, man?
Yeah, you can't trust some Canadians, man.
Andy Davis just came from the toying around stream as well. Uh, oh yeah. So look, let me explain my little name here because I keep realizing that I'm showing more and more of my little shirt. Uh, I bought this shirt with the intent to wear it on the live stream, and I was like, let me wash the shirt first so it's softer when I put it on. And then I put it on, it doesn't fit me. So I was like, I'm gonna wear it at least one time. Y'all gonna see if I'm cold or not because it's so tight against me. I haven't even picked up that figure. Like I saw it in store and I was like,
If you
I don't
want it,
know, I don't know that I wanted it. Like,
if you want it, I'll send it to you, bro. It's literally
is it
sitting.
not good or?
Not well. So I started. I trimmed down my collection pretty big amount the other day, man. I sold a whole bunch of Marvel Legends, and I don't know, man. What if it's cool, but I don't think I need this dude. So he's just literally been sitting in one of my drawers for like the last week or so.
Was like I didn't have any desire to build the Watcher.
Yeah, that dude looks like a grown ass, a big ass baby. I don't know. It looked weird, man.
Yeah, I'm like, is this the Funko Pop? Like I'm confused. I mean, unless Hasbro's watching, then hey, that figure looks amazing. But
Yeah, man, it looks pretty dope, man.
I gotta make sure I appeal to. Hey, all right.
Terrible. Hey,
I
I want to
told
make
everybody, I'm like, I want to be the biggest sellout ever. If a company's like, we're gonna send you free stuff, I'm gonna be like, man, that stuff is amazing. I can't believe how
sure all this
amazing.
shit, man.
Yeah. Like what? Todd McFarlane, you want to send me some more Batmans? Oh yeah, they're awesome. Dude, those little heads are dope right there, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
painted one,
seen
and
the
and then that's it. I said, "Fuck, man, fuck this. I can't. Yeah, this just one was a pain in the ass. I got
dude. I,
halfway
I
with the other one.
I tried painting something. I was like, let me try to paint something because I got a one of the Rude Boy heads from 796 Studios. I don't know how to paint. Which one is that one?
It's a screaming mouse.
Does that have a hood on it?
Yeah, it has a hood, so
Oh,
it
I
can
didn't see
go.
the hooded one.
Yeah, it can go on this view right
This is as far as I got painting this Master Chief helmet. It's
here.
like it's not even finished.
Yeah, man. I just couldn't do it, man. It was too time
Yeah,
consuming.
you
I got
better
my
hope. I was like, you better hope Plunderlings releases artist proof bodies for you.
and then the dude that I bought him from, man, really cool dude. He ended up sending me so he has the mouse, and then he started doing these let's see, some otters. So he sent me an otter head.
Oh, are you serious? Man,
Yeah.
otter's my favorite animals. Like, I don't know why.
For real?
I yeah, I get it. They rape little baby seals and stuff,
Oh shit, I know
but
about that.
still, like, okay. Well, the reason I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that, let's see. Oh wait, Adam Gonzalez checking out says, "All right, Sonny is screwed and Girth gang got to wake up early tomorrow. Catch you guys later." Adam, appreciate you for stopping through.
I appreciate you, man.
But yes,
Yeah,
like in sixth grade, we had to do our a book report on our favorite animals. And at first, I chose a Wolverine when I found out that was an actual animal, not just an X-Men character. But there was like only one book on Wolverines that I can find, and this is pre 1998, so we didn't have the
yeah,
internet.
yeah.
Uh, so like it was difficult for me to start research this. So I was like, well, let me do otters. I was like, otters are cool too. I always liked otters, and I included in my report that part of their playtime is raping baby seals, whether or not they're alive or dead.
Damn. So
Yeah,
I knew that about dolphins, but I didn't know that about man. I can't look at otters the same now.
I couldn't either, but I still like them. I'm like, I guess. I mean, it's just a weird quirk they have. Like, people still listen to R. Kelly, and it's like I still like otters, you know.
That is very true.
But like, I put that on my book report, and my teacher got mad because I put it in there. And I'm like, isn't that an interesting fact? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
The more you know.
Exactly. Let me see. Mr. Jones is about to head to Whataburger, and they put a Whataburger right down the street from me, and
Hey, what,
it's 24 hours. So,
hey, man, what part of Houston you live in, Mr. Jones? Shit, if you're around the corner, you might want to drop some off.
no, there you go. He's gonna get an Uber. Mr. Jones is gonna be the Uber for you.
Yeah, I'm over here by the Pearland area, so just an FYI.
Let's see. Oh wait. IE Toy Hunter says they got rats at Whataburger. I'm assuming. Oh,
Nah,
what if this is a Rick roll? Is this a Rick roll? I mean, if they have rats, I don't mind. I'm from the ghetto.
hey man, that's just ratatouille, bro.
Yeah.
Just teaching them how to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, Mr. Jones is in Cyprus.
It's like, oh, yeah, that's pretty far.
Yeah, oh, look at the little mouse. That's adorable. I bet they'll deep fry it though. Like what was it? KFC they had a deep fried rat in one of their buckets of chicken.
Was it? I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever had KFC, man.
I ain't tripping. That little mouse looks like he's clean.
Hey, bro. For all we know, bro, half of these restaurants we eat at, man, have roaches and or rats and roaches and a whole bunch of other bullshit that we probably don't
Yeah.
even know about.
This right here, Loki. Sonny got me googling shady stuff otters do.
Can't trust these otters, man.
Yeah, man, I was tripped out when I read that. I was like, all right, cool. Look, otters look funny when they eat. Can you imagine how funny they look playing with baby seal? No. Actually, I was I was up in California a few years ago, and me and my wife were walking along the coast, and we seen actual otters like in their natural habitat.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so majestic. This is so magical. Like I was like, this is what it feels like to have feelings and emotions. Uh, but yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool to see them like that.
This is called you ever been to San Francisco?
Yeah, we went to like the LA area, and then we drove up to San Francisco.
Yeah, so you went to, was it Pier 49?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of seals there, man. Next time I go, I'm gonna keep an eye out for some otters.
Like keep the otters away. Man, we went up to San Francisco, right? And like we were doing the tour thing, and we got on that double decker bus or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, "We're gonna drop you off here. Y'all can look at the painted ladies." And I was like, "That sounds dope. Let's get off and look at some painted ladies." And so we're looking for painted ladies, and I'm like, "Man, I don't see no ladies. I don't see no paint." I was like, "Man, we should Google this." So I Googled painted ladies. It's houses, man. I didn't know that was what it was.
From
It's
that
like
white people show, huh?
it's like four houses that are like painted like four different colors or something like that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
From
where's
that
my bus? Full
from
House.
Full House. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, man, I was so disappointed. Oh, there you go. Mark Z says that's just Remy from Ratatouille.
That's what I was just reading.
Oh wait, I told said skip towards the end of the video. Oh man, I missed the end. Let's see. What's at the end? What's at the end? Do they cook it? Oh wait, I think I've seen this one where it jumps into the fryer. Yeah, I've seen this one. It jumps into the fryer.
It jumps
Hey,
into the
that's
fryer.
yeah, it jumped into the fryer. Right here. Yeah, I say just cook it.
Yeah, he
It's
just
like
took
funnel
himself
cake.
out, huh?
It's like funnel cake. Funnel mouse.
Funnel mouse.
What is that stitch right there?
That's the Nindroid Stitch, man. The Good Smile Company.
I ain't seen that one either. That looks
Yeah,
pretty dope too, though.
Nindroid.
You seen Super 7 released a Stitch.
Yeah, I saw the
Yeah, that
damn
looks cool, man.
the Wave 3 of Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of, I don't know. He looks kind of fat.
He does, but I guess that's a style that they're going for. Like I like that Prince John that came out too,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna get it.
I don't know,
Like,
man. I'm weird about Super 7, man. Like I really like some of the stuff they're doing, but they just need to put some articulate. Because I heard the dude doesn't like to put articulation to not break up the aesthetic or something like that.
oh, okay.
And like Mickey, the Sorcerer Supreme Mickey, I saw a review of him, and if they would have just put a diaphragm joint in that figure, man, it would have been 10 times better.
Yeah, I don't know. It just to me, it's like some of those lines. It's like you can't just buy one figure. Like you gotta buy a bunch because then it doesn't match with anything else you have. Like I prefer to have everything match with what I got.
Yeah. Be cohesive and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I love Plunderlings so much. Plunderlings, they go with everything.
Hey,
Just in case Plunderlings are still watching. No, but yeah, like I prefer for it to be able to match with everything, or at least go with some of the things. So, Mr. Jones says, if you like eating fast food, I do. Don't watch any of those BMA's videos on YouTube about fast food. You'll never eat it again. I still will. I used to watch Faces of Death while eating food, so nothing will really ruin my appetite.
Yeah, I watched. I about the meat process, how they make pork and beef in the slaughterhouses. I still eat fucking meat every day, man.
Oh yeah, someone told me that they were like, if you ever see how they make bacon, I was like, I know how to make bacon, throw it on a pan. They were like, no, how they? I was like, yeah, I was like, that's fine. I go, things have to die for me to have food. I mean, I guess it has to happen. They're like,
Yeah,
it doesn't have to happen. I was like, well, if you kill plants, you're killing the things that take my carbon dioxide and convert it to oxygen so that I can breathe better. Every time you eat a salad, think about that. You're killing the human population.
I always tell my mom tells me I need to eat better all the time, and I tell her that I'm here for a good time, not a long time, man.
There you go. Like, I'm here to clog these arteries.
Yeah, yeah. What was that
Uh,
you had in your hand right now?
it's the retro carded green hobgoblin.
That's the sleepwalker, right?
Sleepwalker.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool.
yeah. But I'm mad
Uh,
they put him on the Bucky Cat, man. They need to stop. They just
they
need to
put him on
throw
the. It's the Marvel Legends Goyle.
it.
Where I gotta find him now. Like I'm gonna try to do a review of this dude soon, and I'm gonna constantly reference it to him.
to
So
go.
I mean, come on now, is that
Yeah.
not the same figure right there? I think so.
Hey, plundering needs to get their check, man.
Yeah, Marcus. I told you, man, it's small. It's like extra small. I don't know what's going. I don't know how it shrunk this much, but it did.
You borrowed one
But
of
I
your
was,
kids' t-shirts.
yeah, I told him I was like, I'm gonna wear that shirt. Like I bought it for my live stream. I'm wearing that shirt at least once. I was like, you can see my swole muscles and stuff in it.
Where'd you pick it up from?
Hot Topic.
Uh,
I bought quite a few shirts from Hot Topic and they all shrunk on me. Like I don't know
I,
what's up with Hot Topic, but
I was actually wearing a Hot Topic shirt right before I hopped on, and I was gonna wear it. It was a gorillas t-shirt,
oh
and
okay.
and I specifically bought an extra long t-shirt, right, so it wouldn't shrink on me.
Yeah.
I threw it in the dryer, and it still shrunk on me, but now it's just super wide. So
See, I don't throw them in dry. I hang dry
that,
everything.
that's
So
what I
I'm
meant.
like, I don't know how this didn't do that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I threw it in the washer, and then my wife usually hangs it on a hanger and lets it air dry, and it still shrunk, man. So that's some bullshit.
oh yeah. Mark C says, Sunny at Hot Topic, I find that hard to believe. Ever since Gadzooks stopped selling these weird shirts, I have to go to Hot Topic for them. Yeah, dude, that figure looks dope, man.
Yeah, he was pricey though, man. I wasn't a big fan of that.
What
I
was
think
the
I paid.
cost on that one?
I think
If
it
you
was
don't,
like,
is your wife watching? Oh,
yeah,
no.
she's back there sleeping right now.
Okay, then you can say how much was that one?
Oh no, never mind. She's awake. It was
Oh,
79.99.
blink your eyes. Ah, okay, that is
Yeah,
pricey.
yeah, yeah. I wasn't. But then I saw how much the Revoltech Stitch was going for. I said, hell no.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Was it like $600 too?
Is it that? I didn't see
I
for that
saw
much.
I saw it one time like $600. I'm like, man, that's ridiculous. Let's see. Scarlet Kid one says, "Hey son, if you need any more Mexican ninjas articulated icons, that's right, they do have them. They have them for $8.99 with the arm red
Yeah,
pack and the blue karate fighter. Yeah, they're trying to clearance out everything they got so they can start making them skeletons.
yeah, I saw those skeletons. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, Miss Jones says to do a live stream while shopping at Hot Topic. I can't. It's too dark in there. You won't be able to see anything. Like I have to have my plunder bling on just so you can see the sparkle off of it.
Hey man, I can't go into Hot Topic. I'm too dark. I'll get lost in them shadows, man.
Yeah, they'll be like, man, you in dark makeup, like for real. I eat too much of Sunny too buff for that shirt. You know, I did a few pull-ups before I put this shirt on.
Hey, I actually did a few pull-ups today too, man.
Actually, I hung up a pull-up bar and I just randomly pass by it throughout the day and do pull-ups. Just like see what
I was,
happens.
I was at my mom's house and she didn't think I could do a pull-up, so I did too.
You're like, I doubled your expectations, mom. What? Mark Z says I'm an undercover emo like most of us. I actually cannot stand a lot of emo stuff, but they
Emo.
have shirts that I want to buy that are in there. Had to go. Miss Jones, the other old head like me, who said Gadzooks? I haven't heard that story forever. I'm pretty sure most of y'all just missed that completely. Like, what? What? So Gadzooks, you know what Echo Unlimited is? You probably had like a Echo Unlimited onesie at one time.
Like
Uh,
the brand with the rhino on it.
yeah, that brand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gadzooks was the first place I ever saw that sold. I used to buy the shirts there, like $40 for the shirts, for the t-shirts.
Hey, I remember when Echo was really big and they had those all white shoes with the gold rhino on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a pair of those, man. I
Yeah,
remember
see,
Echo.
I always had the random nonsense. Like I bought some Echo shoes and people were like, what kind of shoes are those? Like they're Echo. I'm like, how can you tell? Well, there's a rhino on the bottom of the sole. So like when I step on the dirt, you see it had no rhinos anywhere on it. Like they look like Payless shoes with just like I should just bought Payless shoes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. IE 200 says, I remember when the Hot Topic entrance used to look like the gates of hell. Yeah, I do, man. It used to be they used to play like death metal all the time. Now when I went in, they were playing like Avril Lavigne or someone
Yeah,
like that. I forgot her name.
I used to pass by it at the mall with my grandma. She would make me close my eyes and my ears and be like, "No, Diablo, Diablo."
Just throws holy water on you.
Pretty much starts rubbing an egg on me and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, this thing's
Let's
pretty
see.
dope, man.
Marcus Z says, my brother and brother-in-law wore Echo Unlimited all the time, religious. I used to wear it all the time like that as well. Because it was like ghetto clothes, like the images were all ghetto and stuff. And I was like, man, this is cool. Um, then it got to a point where it's like, all right, it's kind of crossing the like trying to look like Ed Hardy too much. And I was like, I'm not Ed Hardy. I don't watch UFC, so I stopped wearing Echo.
Yeah, my dad had me in Ed Hardy for a while too, man.
Oh man, Ed Hardy onesies.
Yeah.
It's like you were real small when that came out, right?
Ed Hardy, I was around like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You had one of them tatted up long sleeve shirts.
No, I had the arm sleeves because I used to watch wrestling when I was younger. I'm not a big wrestling fan now, but
Oh, okay.
Ed Hardy, no, what's his name? Yeah, Ed Hardy, right? That's
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, he used to wear the arm sleeves, so I used to beg my mom to buy him, and I'm walking around looking like a dumbass.
Hold on, Mr. Jones got a point. He says we all had some Echo and played Mark Echoes getting up on PS2 and Xbox. I have the special edition on Xbox and the regular edition on PS2. I don't know why I bought two copies of that game, but I did have it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I even went into the Mark Echo cutting, so which was their what is it called? They're like high end line.
yeah, yeah,
And then it was like I was buying all this high end cutting, so and then a friend of mine was all like, "Oh, I got that shirt for $10 the other day." I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "Ross." I'm like, "Oh, like, man, I paid $60 for the shirt." Like,
yeah.
let's see, IE 200 says hottest brands in middle school were South Pole, Echo, Sean John, Rockaware, Apple Bottoms. Actually,
Damn, South Pole.
South Pole never got big here. In fact, a lot of people made fun of people wearing South Pole because the only place you could buy here in Austin was Ross. They were like, "Oh, you got those from Ross." Like, dude, you could have bought more expensive jeans at Walmart. Like, yeah, South Pole was not that big here. What is that?
Scrump.
I have no idea what that is. Is it from the Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie.
Come on, man. You ain't seen Lilo and Stitch?
I haven't seen it, man. I've seen a lot of cartoons. I just never saw that one.
Hey, I will say though that Stitch does have a blaster in the movie, and he's always blasting at fools, man. I don't know that would interest
Really?
you.
Well, at right now at McDonald's they're giving away little Stitch toys in the Happy Meal. Like my kids
Yeah,
making me get them all of them.
yeah. I got two, and my daughter sold both of them. So
Dang, she sold them, man. That's a
yeah,
hustle right there.
she just no, she stole them. She just
Oh,
took
she
them.
stole. So she sold them. I was like, man,
nah,
hold up. That's what I'm
nah,
talking
nah.
about.
She stole them. She just straight up stole them. I had them here on my microphone, and she just took them.
Oh,
She just
yeah.
straight up.
He was all like, oh, he's like, Dad, they gave me the same one again, like the hula one.
Other
And I
Hulu
was
one.
like, oh, my bad, dude. I'll take it. I was like, next time I'll make sure. He was like, no, I like this one. I'm all right. I'll take it. All right, okay, dude.
Yeah, I
He's like, I'm
like.
gonna keep one. I'm gonna keep one in the package.
No, yeah, I was pretty big on Lilo and Stitch. Me and my sister used to watch it when we were younger because they had the TV show as well. And
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
and then when my daughter was born, she's about to be 4 this year. Um, she was really big on Lilo and Stitch for a while. So I don't know, kind of. I like Lilo and Stitch, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like Cool World. That's a cartoon. No. No, it's messed up, man. Like I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so it's like it was okay for kids to watch rated R movies.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
it was just like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
And
They're
I
like,
used to
cover your eyes when you start to see nipples, and I'd be like, all right, cool.
nipples. Yeah, now my stepdad pretty much exposed me to everything, man. He used to make me watch with him the what's it called, Happy Tree Friends.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
never got into that one, but yeah,
yeah, yeah, it was crazy.
yeah. Let's see.
Uh,
Mr. Jones says you'll you'll post photos of yourself wearing South Pole sweaters. Man, when you put those, I'm gonna put them but fire emojis on them pictures. Forest Green Paco jeans. Paco was another brand that people were like, nah, it didn't do too well here.
Paco. I don't think I've ever heard of Paco.
It didn't last long. Man, dude, that stitch looks dope, dude. How's the articulation on it?
It's not bad, man. I mean, he don't got no torso articulation, but he has single jointed elbows. He has an upper bicep swivel, little ball joint at the shoulder, wrist
Man, that's pretty
rotation.
cool.
He has a ball joint at the legs and a ball joint at the head. And his mouth articulates too, so it's pretty dope.
Man, so you just gave a quick rundown of that figure. So let me give you a quick
Yeah.
rundown of this figure. So check it out. It looked like his cape got caught outside the door and he hit the highway and he got all tattered up. Like that's the difference. If anybody was wondering what the difference between his reviews and my reviews are, that's the difference right
Yeah,
there.
pretty much, yeah. And the funny thing is, we were driving down Beltway 8 the other day. Was it Beltway 288? One of those highways here in Houston. And my girl's apron, because she works at a restaurant, got caught, and it was just flapping the whole way down to. We dragged that thing through the mud, man.
God dang. Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Whenever I see like women driving and their dresses are hanging out, I just laugh. And like I honk to kind of tell them like your dress is outside your door. But when I honk and I'm like doing this, they look over and they're
Yeah, exactly.
like, no sir, I don't know Spanish. Oh, those are cool little sunglasses you got on.
Yeah, he comes with little sunglasses, and then he comes with his little scrunk, and then little book.
Oh, that's cool. Does the book open like Atticus Doom's?
Nah, it doesn't, man.
Man,
For 80.
that book is ridiculous, man. That
Damn,
right
it's
here.
actually the papers and everything.
Yeah, it's like if I can open it, like every the pages have something on every single page.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like it's legit, dude. I was like, ah, damn, all right. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I was glad I opened it before I did the review and was just like, oh, it's just this book, and I just tossed it to the side
Yeah,
because that's actually a pretty cool little thing it has.
yeah, it's great attention to detail on that thing.
Let's
It's
see.
going.
Mr. Jones says when the flag when the flag fell off, I tried to super glue it back on. That's why I learned super glue burns denim. Smoke everywhere. Dude, does it? Oh, I want to try that now. I want
Does
to
it?
put super glue on my pants.
He's gonna have a big old white spot on your jeans, man.
It's gonna be a burn spot. Like Chris Jordan says, I subscribe to your channel, Screw Toys. Always dope to meet more members of the collecting community. Got to crash though. So thanks, Sonny, for another great cap off to the weekend. Hey,
Yeah,
Chris Jordan, appreciate you for tuning in. And
I
Screw
appreciate
Toys,
that, man.
you got to impress him now.
I appreciate that,
By the
man.
way, Chris Jordan will ruin all of your he'll spoil all your reviews.
What you
Like
mean?
I had Atticus Doom and he was like, hey, what about that smoke effect? I'm like, come on, dude. I was just about to do the smoke effect. So I unboxed Atticus Doom last weekend when I received him. And Chris
Yeah,
Jordan was like, he was on top of things. I was like, oh man, he's there. But yeah, good night, Chris Jordan. Appreciate you for jumping on, man.
yeah, man. I appreciate you for subscribing, man.
Yeah, 718. See, that's what it's all about right there.
Let me see.
You
Let me
got
see.
3 new subscribers. That's more than the amount of viewers we've had all night tonight.
Hey, I was at 716, I believe, when we started. I'm at 722 now. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, nice, cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I jumped in the chat for like I said, Bitter Asian dude. I don't know if do you know what Paul's son I don't know how to say his last name properly. I don't want to ruin it, but he was on Kim from Kim's Convenience. I don't know if you've seen that show. It's on Netflix. Great show, by the way. I like that show. He was in The Mandalorian and Boba Fett too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I've heard of that dude. Yeah,
But he was like, "Hey, Sonny, hey man, y'all go subscribe," and like my subscriber jumped 2 people. I was like, "Oh, sweet."
yeah. Hey, some people got power like that, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, that's cool. Scarlet Kid says, I grew up with the Jinko jeans. The Jinko jeans, man. I love that Jinko jeans still are referred to this day. Like you all know about it. The kangaroo on the back. I always liked that kangaroo. I thought the kangaroo ones looked cool. Which was the big boy or the fat boy, the one with the little kid riding the missile.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were cool. I never had them. My parents were all like, "Nah, we don't want you wearing a dress." I was like, all right, cool. I guess. You
Jingles,
know
that's
what Jinkos?
they make the bucket hats too, right? The little
Nah, that's
kangaroo.
Kangol.
Oh, okay, no, I
That's
don't know.
Kangol. That's a LL Cool J. No, Jinkos were like jeans. They started like this at the waist, and then they just went drastically
Yeah,
out at the
yeah, yeah.
legs.
They look like parachutes.
Yeah. My parents were like, I don't want you wearing a dress. And I was like, that's racist. Uh, oh man, he got the sad ears.
Yeah, man, this dude's dope, man.
Is it $80 dope?
Uh, nah, man, I don't know, man. I'm trying to justify this purchase.
I get it. I get it, man. I do this all the time. Like, ooh, why did I buy this?
No, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I wish it wasn't $80. I think he was maybe 16, 69 or 65, but Big Bad Toy Store.
Shipping and stuff.
Yeah, it was like 80 some bucks. So, but he's pretty
Yeah.
dope, man. Come on.
Dang, that is cool. Did you change out his eyes?
Right, he has different face plates, man.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's dope. And it's just the top half.
Yeah, yeah, and he's got a smiling one over here.
That's cool. Mr. Jones says our Wiener store never had Jinkos in stock. Ours didn't either, but apparently Ross had them. But we never went to Ross because we felt like Ross was an expensive wieners, so we didn't go.
I used to wear when I was in my wannabe gangster phase. I used to wear FUBU pants, man, back in elementary.
Man, FUBU. That's that for us by us. You were wearing them. It wasn't for you.
Nah, man. I
Oh,
grew up
Mr.
in
Jones talking about Bugle Boy jeans. What was that Trick Daddy song where they threw that line in there? They're like, is that Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing? Oh, look, IE200 says he's also subscribing to you.
I appreciate that, man. I really
What
do.
says he's subbing to you?
Thank
So
you.
now you're his Dom.
That's subbing. Thank you. I also got this dude over here yesterday.
Marcus G, LOL Wieners. Ah, man, that's one figure that I'm like, man, I need a Hellboy figure.
Yeah,
He's cool.
he looks pretty dope, man. I had him pre-ordered back in 2019 when he first originally released, and I think I ended up canceling him. Like they called me, said that he was, ready to be picked up, and then I canceled him because I had just purchased like some random ass Marvel Legends, man, that I don't even have anymore. And I've been trying to hunt them down, and man, I paid too much that I would like to for this
I wouldn't
figure.
even ask on that one. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
ask.
yeah, it was too much, man. More than I would like.
Yeah,
Hey, but that's when PayPal credit comes in, man.
paying for.
Yeah.
See, the chaplain says that Mr. Jones, that's cool. Yeah, when it opened, it was Pacific Sunwear, and eventually shortened it to Pac Sun. Used to be baggy pants and punk skater shirts, but they changed it up. At least here they did.
Paxson. Yeah,
Man,
we got one
that was
here.
the funny thing about Jinkos. It was like skaters wore them, rockers wore them, breakers wore them, and some gangsters wore them. It's weird. That was a good gene. Apparently, they knew they had the right targets, and they were all criminals.
When I was trying to skateboard, I used to wear skinny jeans, man. That shit was awful.
I bought a pair of Levi's pants one time. I misread the number on there, and I just snatched them off the rack and bought them. And I got home, they were skinny jeans. I was like, oh, oh, man. They were skinny jeans, low rise. I was like, what is this?
So you had a man fupa.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is terrible. So like, I just use them as thermal underwear. Like I use them as long johns. Like I put those on, it was too cold, and I put other pants on top of them. Like,
Shit, at the end of the day, you chafed as fuck.
yeah, I had to double up my jeans today. It's cold outside.
Yeah, I used to wear them. I went through the early 2013, 2014 swag fag phase.
Mm.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I never did the skinny jeans. Like,
I had them color skinny jeans, and I had the snapbacks and um, the yeah, it was bad, man. It
yeah.
was
See,
just bad. It was bad.
we mentioned snapbacks on this stream before. I don't do snapbacks. I only do fitted hats.
I do
Only
the
because when I was younger and poor, I couldn't afford fitteds. I was like, I could get them now. I'm doing them now.
man. I got a weird shaped head, man. So yeah, I got a really weird shaped head. So when I was born, my mom tells me this story all the time. When I was born, that I was she said my head looked like the little alien from uh
That's why you like Stitch.
maybe, yeah, there you go. From Men in Black. You know, when
Oh,
the little octopus alien,
yeah,
he had the little acorn weird shaped head. She said my head looked like that. And
man.
I think it just stuck around, that lump in the back of my head. So I can't wear fitted caps, man. It's
Oh man, that sucks, dude. Yeah.
they just look
We know it's
awful
funny,
on me.
like, cause I shave my head, not because Mother Nature's telling me to. I choose to. No, but no, but so I shave my head, and people tell me they're like, man, they're like, you got a good shaped head for a bald head. I'm like, thank you. That's the weirdest compliment ever, but thank you. Like, it's like saying someone like, oh, you have a great face for glasses. I'm so glad your vision is impaired. It's like,
Yeah,
man, that Hellboy looks dope though.
he's pretty cool, man. Not a big fan of this hand though. Yeah, it looks a little off.
It's fully Oh, god damn. It's weird when you do it like that, man.
Yeah, it's got like
Uh,
10 hinges
Chandler,
in this hand.
Chandler says I was all about Bugle Boy and that Oshkosh Bagosh back when I was a young teen rocking overalls, that one strap dangling. Oh yeah, overalls with the one strap. Did you ever do that?
Overalls,
I used,
nah, nah.
I used to rock it with no shirt on. I was like, look at that little chest hair growing out. That's what I'm talking
If I wear overalls here in Texas, man, I get a heat stroke.
about. Not the full body ones, just the just the front part. Like
Hey
I'm
man,
talking about little clips.
I get hot.
They make them in shorts too. DMX used to rock them all the time. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like, oh,
you're right.
he bringing back overalls. I'm gonna have to do those. Uh, Marcus, he says your head is indeed round. I've had people tell me that they're like, you have a perfect shaped head for a bald head. And like I said, it feels like a weird compliment. Like like someone with a prosthetic arm. Like, man, you got great biceps with that prosthetic arm. Why would you say that? Miss Jones says I shave my head because I hate hair.
Man, you see how long my hair is?
I think Miss Jones was like when he drew my picture, he was like, yes, no hair. Yeah, man, you got nice hair, man. Don't cut it.
Yeah, no, I've
If
been
you
growing it for
if you
two and a half
cut it,
years now.
I'm gonna unsubscribe.
Okay, I'll make sure I keep it long just for you, man.
People, like when like I'll see people come in, I'll be like, man, I was like, you shaved your head, look like you got, you're not missing patches or anything. They're like, oh yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm like, man, there are
Cannot be,
people out there who want to deal with it.
yeah, you cannot be out here looking rough, man.
Yeah, B Rivera, what's going on? He says, what up, y'all? Mark Z said your Hellboy's throwing up gang signs.
Oh no.
Miss Jones says one strap, yes sir, like a selfish lesbian couple. Oh, there you go. Throw them H's up.
It's an H sound, man.
That's the first thing I did was make my Sentinel throw gang signs.
Yeah, I think it's
couldn't
been
wait.
on Twitter.
Couldn't wait to let him do that.
I will say though, man, I'm not a big fan of this torso.
Really. You know what? That's the one thing that I didn't comment on. But Atticus Doom, he has like you can feel like it's supposed to crunch in there.
No
I don't know
crunch.
if it's supposed to, but it doesn't do any. Like it barely rocks.
Well, this dude is like a rubber overlay over his articulation. So if you
Oh,
like,
like Storm.
yeah, you crunch too far back,
Yeah,
it kind of looks bad. You know what I'm saying, on the back too.
yeah. Who was I doing that with earlier? Storm Collectibles is like that. Like this Motaro right here. Like you can't have them look too far up, or else you start to see it.
Yeah,
Or
I
like if
think
you
it's dope.
twist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but overall, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, you just can't. I mean, like, I can't make him do like any like ballet moves or anything like that because that's gonna show up. But like, if I wanted him to be like, oh no, like we lost the Outworld again, but then you can see like gets that cut right there.
Yeah. The only thing about this figure is if my grandma comes over, man, I gotta hide
Yeah.
him.
What was one of the figures that? Oh, my sister she bought me Surtur for my birthday,
Yeah.
and I was at my parents' house, and I opened them, and I was like, oh, cool, sweet. And my mom was like, ew, why you want that? And I'm all like, I like chicharrones, and he looks like a big chicharrone.
There he does. Or he looks like the mango palatas with chile.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, look at that beef jerky sword. But I was like, Mom, he was in Thor Ragnarok. Chill. No, but yeah, I mean, this is a cool figure, but yeah. Oh, does your Hellboy have nipples? Because he has nipples.
Damn, no, mine doesn't have nipples, man.
Yeah, he need nipples.
Damn,
Free the nipple.
kind
Don't
of
be
jealous, man.
afraid. It's not a sex organ. It's a way for babies to get food.
For some leche.
Sorry, Mr. Jones. I know that violates your content there. Oh, look, Mark Z says Hellboy's a Latin king confirmed. Oh, there goes Mr. Jones. His virgin ears are burning. Dang it. We might have lost him.
Damn.
Oh, Marcus Z, look, they do have Latin king signs in the thing. Oh,
Hey,
let's see. Mr. Jones says Terry Bogart does it. That Terry Bogart figure looks dope, though, man. Uh, Marcus Z, Mozart, he's a horse where it counts. Can you imagine if it was the opposite way? If the centaurs were human on the bottom and horse on top, all the other horse, like actual horses, would make fun of them all the time.
wasn't that pretty much what BoJack Horseman is?
Oh yeah, he has a horse head.
I've never seen it, but yeah, yeah, no, it's like,
I seen it on Netflix. They're like, "Do you want to watch it?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't feel like it right now."
yeah, there's
Mr.
not too many.
Jones,
Oh, go
what's
ahead.
up? No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there's not too many like adult animations that I watch. Um, yeah, I only really watch Bob's Burgers
Oh, I like that show.
and American Dad every once in a while, but everything else I'm not a big fan of, man.
I couldn't get into American Dad because that alien. It was just annoyed me. I'm like, man, I can't do this.
Reminded you of some people or what?
I don't know. It was something about it. I was just like,
One of
I'm
your
not feeling
cousins?
this alien dude. Yeah.
And
Mr. Jones says, my daughter always asks why you buy scary looking toys. Who would want that? When I got his oh, yeah, Baraka looks dope. I missed that one. I missed out on that one.
yeah, I don't got too many Storm collectibles. They have that Muhammad Ali, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
want to
dope
look
figure
some.
too.
Yeah, I want them.
That
And
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson looks. Yeah, that Mike Tyson is. I was tempted to buy one off of AliExpress for like $20, but I was like,
Yeah, they have a knockoff version of this dude for about $35, I think, and yeah, it looks pretty rough, man.
yeah. Well, the Tyson like the skin color doesn't match at all. Like it's
Damn.
yeah. So I'm like, man, I can't do it on a risk. Well, like when I bought that Michael Jackson, I bought a Michael Jackson knockoff SH Figure Arts.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that
Uh,
video.
Dude, they sent me back my money. They gave me back my money. They refunded me my money and the shipping. And they're like, "Oh, sorry you didn't like it. Here's your money back."
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
thing
"All
looked
right,
pretty
cool."
bad.
I still got it too, and it's all like falling apart. Like it's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought any.
Loki. Let's see, yeah, we have the horse creatures. That horse creature in Philippines mythology, where they had horse faces and human bodies. Ah, see, I've been all the other like, actual horses making fun of them. I'm like, look at that guy's little wiener.
All we got is a blood sucking dog Chihuahua.
Yeah, chupacabra. No, we got the lechuza too.
Which is oh, and then
Uh,
the
La
what's it called?
Llorona. We discussed this. We creeped out a lot of people in the stream. I'm down to creep them out again.
What's it called? What's that other one? The hairy hand that crawls around and shit.
Uh,
La mano something.
I, I just recently heard about that one. Damn, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
La mano
I was
something. I
talking
can't.
to a friend of mine from Mexico, and he was all saying, "I'm like, what? Like, heard of that one before, man?" Like,
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. My my aunts used to traumatize me as a kid, man. Like
Yeah, I told him before. I was like, my aunt took us to a little creek, and she was like, "This is where Lyodon killed her kids." I'm like, oh,
we used to want
you
to
could
play.
you could have like you could have told us when we were like on dry land back there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
I
used
would have
to
believed you.
when I used to stay down south with my grandma and stuff. We had a single tree in the backyard with a swing, and me and my cousins would always want to be outside playing. And then one of my aunts told me, um, we saw the swing swinging back and forth, and she's like, "Yeah, you can't go outside because if you go outside, the witch is gonna get you. Why you think the swing is swinging?" And we're like, "Man, what the fuck?" We didn't sleep all night.
Oh man,
That's fucked up, man.
Mr. Jones. He said, "Nah, man, no one makes good urban legends."
Hey, bro, it's crazy, man. There's some crazy stuff, man,
Dude,
growing
no
up.
kidding, man. Like, I used to trip out one of my dogs. He used to just randomly bark and look at one point in our backyard. He'd just be barking. I'm like, oh man, like, dog, what do you see with your super dog senses that I clearly don't see nothing right here, man. Like,
You believe in ghosts and all that, or not really?
there's been things in my life that have made me be like, all right, there's something there.
Yeah, same
I
here.
went to a haunted school. All right, I'll tell you
Oh
that. I went to
damn,
a haunted elementary school.
damn.
And it's like, okay, cool, right, all right. So, I don't know how if they had them, but the projector screens,
Yeah,
the teachers would write on the overhead
the
projector, project
yeah.
onto the screen. So we'd be in class, right, and the projector screen would randomly just roll itself up, just.
Damn.
That's then okay. All right, you're like, all right,
Yeah,
maybe the mechanism failed. All right, cool.
yeah, yeah,
That didn't explain when it would come back down by itself. You're
yeah.
just like, wow, dog, what does that just happen?
Bro, I would have
I tell
transferred
people
out.
that I always tell people they're like, oh, it's just the spring broke. I'm like, yeah, but what made it come back down? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not big on ghosts or anything, and but like you said, there's some stuff that I've seen in my life that I'm like, man, what the what the hell's going on here, man?
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And so when I grew up, when I was younger, we lived in a house that they told us was built in the 1920s,
yeah.
and it was just it was all cracked up, broken and stuff. Um, every now and then at night in our dining room, like we would walk out into our dining room and we just see a green light shoot across the dining room.
Oh
Like it would
no.
shoot one way and it would shoot back this other way. We could never figure out what it was, man. And then eventually, like my parents were gonna try to have our house like remodeled or whatever. And they brought an inspector out, and the inspector was like, "Nah, we gotta condemn this house. Like y'all shouldn't be living in here."
Yeah.
So the city knocked it down, built another house, and we never saw it again. But we were like, what was that
Damn.
light? Like we see it all the time. Like what is that light?
Yeah, like I said, I've never really believed in ghosts, but there was this one house we used to live in back when I was like maybe 8 or 9, and man, it was creepy, man, because so I would hear footsteps just pacing back and forth down the hallway, right? And I
Yeah.
thought I was tripping until my sisters brought it up one day, and I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't think too much of it. I was like, maybe it's the wood creaking or something. And then and I swear to God, man, y'all probably think I'm gonna lie on this, but the corner of my bed used to sink in at night. It would just go like you could just hear it go it sink in. And there was one day, one night, man, it was just me and my mom's in the house, and it was like late at night. My sisters were at my grandma's house, like a couple doors down, and um it was just happening so frequently, like the walking back and forth in my bed sinking in, and I got creeped out. Bro. I was like 9 years old, so I remember I ran, like I sprinted to my mom's room. I told her, and I was like, "Mom, like I promise you, this is happening and stuff." And she thought I was lying. She's like, "Man, just get in bed, man. If you're scared, just let me know. Get in bed." And I was like, "All right." So I jumped in bed and stuff. I finally started dozing off, and then about an hour later, man, she wakes me up. She's like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "Hear what?" She's like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "No, what you talking about?"
So adding to it.
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I didn't hear it." And then she's like, "Man, I heard something moving in the laundry room." And so she goes and checks, nothing happens, and she comes back. She's like, "Oh, maybe I'm just tripping." And then we heard keys, like it sounded like someone just threw keys on the floor. Man, she locked the door. She got in the bed, and we hid under the covers all night. That was probably by far one of the scariest things that's ever happened. And then
Man. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. When we were moving out, they told us that the owners of that house told us that their grandfather had just died, like maybe a few months, like half a year prior to us moving in there, and that's why there was a tree in the front yard because they had planted it there for when he passed away and stuff.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that was by far probably the scariest shit that's ever happened to me.
Was like uh my mom said that when my sister was first born, she had her at her she went to go visit her mom,
Yeah,
and she put her in the other room in the little baby crib or whatever, right? Well, then they heard like a they heard something like a thump, and then like a drag, like it was like,
yeah.
and then they heard my sister making like little baby noises, like ah yeah yeah yeah, like she was playing with something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they heard it again, thumps thumps thumps, and they were like freaking out. They went over there, there was no one there, and then my sister was asleep.
Oh,
And my grandma told my mom, "Oh, that's just your dad. He just probably came to see the baby because her dad passed away when she was when my mom was young,
yeah, yeah.
but he had a limp from the war because he got
Oh.
hurt. So when he walked, it was like a thump and a drag. I was like,
Hey, but
dang.
she was still okay with that. She's like, oh yeah, it's just
But
you.
I was like, he didn't come visit me. I don't know. He won't visit my sister.
Yeah, no, hell no, yeah. And she was just
Marcus,
cool. What is that?
I'm freaking out. I need popcorn.
Hey, hold on. I got something. I got something real quick.
That's why I keep Ghostbusters on hand with me now.
Got old dude over here now.
Oh, there you go, Korg.
Piss off, ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he keeps the ghosts away, man. I'm gonna keep him right here.
There you go. Hey, I got that figure cheap off Macari.
Yeah, same here. I got him off my car for like 15. It was less than that, like $11 maybe.
I got him and Jeff Goldblum for like what's it, $18 shipped.
Oh damn, that's not a bad deal.
I was like, man, you can't beat that. Yeah, I had just seen him in store, and he was like on clearance for like $42 with the 2-pack.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, let me see if I can see it. And someone had it up for like it said 30 days plus or whatever. And I was like, let
Yeah.
me offer them this. And I offered it to them, and they were like, oh, you're from the Sonny Channel. Here you go.
Like, yeah, man. It's like you should have gave it to me for free.
Yeah. So Mr. Jones says, yeah, after my mom died, my youngest kids, when they were babies, would be talking to someone, and we assumed it was my mom's ghost. Yeah, man. That's what I heard. Grandparents would come back.
Yeah, no, I don't do that, man. I don't care if
Hey,
it's my mom or my grandma. Be like, get the hell
stop throwing holy water. Face Sons is what it do. What's going on, man? Got Screw Toys talking here. We'll be talking about ghosts, man.
Yeah, we're
So
talking about ghosts. I don't know how I led up to ghosts, but we're talking about ghosts.
I don't. Yeah, I was like this. Like, oh, what's your toys channel about? Oh, we talk about food. We talk about ghosts. Stuff falls in Screw Toys' room without any sort of explanation.
That was my wife. She was tripping over something. I don't know. She was tripping over
Hey, if you say so, man.
there.
Yeah, Mr. Jones got that 2-pack off Amazon for 15 ship. That's a good deal. It's a good figure too, man. I don't know why I guess I don't know the minor character or whatever, but it's good.
He's pretty dope. And now I don't know if you've seen the images of the leaked images of this dude from Love and Thunder. He's got like a fur coat now.
Oh no, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh no.
Oh, see,
No.
there's a ghost.
Yeah, no. If I don't touch my camera, it goes off.
Payson's asking if we're talking about Patrick Swayze. Yes, we're talking about the Patrick Swayze led film Ghost, the prequel to Ghostbusters. Oh, can you imagine if they did a like Ghostbusters universe and Patrick Swayze Ghost was part of that universe? They'd have to come kill him.
Or they do Patrick, or no, not Patrick Swayze, Ghostbusters, and they go for the Llorona.
There you
There
go
you go.
too. Did you watch that movie?
The Llorona, yeah, it sucked, man.
I don't want to watch it. I told him I was like I didn't want to watch it because it was like I was watching the trailer and they're like, oh, talking about it. And then that lady busts out, it's La Llorona. And I was like, I don't watch it. Like, nope, not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it was
I'm like,
very.
how much did they pay you to take this role and you couldn't figure out how to say the word properly? No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna watch
It was very whitewashed. I'll leave it at that.
it. Hold on. Mr. Jones Bill Cosby Ghost Dad freaked me out. Hey, Ghost Dad was weird, man. Ghost Dad made me question ghosts because I'm like, how come he can go through some things but doesn't just fall to the center of the earth? Like, what makes his feet not able to go through things but his head and everything else can?
Bill Cosby period makes me
So that
kind of
one made me kind of
creepy.
question Ghost. Like if he was, yeah. Now that you find out what he's done with all these people,
Him and Michael Jackson might be
Marcus he
scary.
says
Just Michael
Patrick
Jackson, just because
Swayze
of his
trying to
looks.
hit on Sigourney Weaver. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson was kind of scary when he made that song with Lisa Marie Presley. Uh, is it "You Are Not Alone"? It was like in
I
ancient
think so.
Egypt or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is such a weird song. I was like, I didn't believe he hooked up with her. There's no way.
There's no way.
I was like, she must have been like, hey, can I go ride your roller coaster? And he's like, only if we hook up. Oh man, am I glitching again?
Yeah, just a little
Marcus E
bit.
says I'm
But
glitching.
it's the ghost, bro.
I can't tell. That's what it is. All right, so let's talk about angels now. Actually, I do believe in guardian angels too. I've been in situations where I'm like, I should have died right there, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
got
You ain't lying.
like
Hey, but the
because
guardian
oh,
angels are
remember
just
this
as
time?
scary.
It is because it's well, so the ghost things like I've never they didn't touch me or like get up on me.
Yeah,
But like with the guardian angel thing, it's like I was driving down the road one time in my Park Avenue, and there was a truck full of pallets, like wooden pallets.
yeah.
And I'm driving. All of a sudden, my wheel jerks to the left, and I go into the next lane, and all the pallets fall right where my car was at. And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
man, what just happened right there? And then like one time I was walking in the post office. I'm just walking, like well, I wasn't walking cool like that. I was walking all nerdy, so I was like, I don't know what to do. And like I just like I fell against the PO boxes that they have.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I just slammed right into them, pow. And as I slammed into them, a ceiling tile just fell, pow, cracked
Damn.
on the floor. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
looking around like y'all saw that, right? Like I'm not tripping. Like, like something pushed me. Like what just pushed me out the way?
You really just tripped over your own shoelaces.
No, I was wearing Velcro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had them Echo shoes that had Velcro.
Had them prison shoes, huh?
Yeah, had my soccer slides on. Payson says angels in the outfield. Exactly. Let's see. Mr. Jones says biblical accurate angels like in Castlevania anime or Bayonetta games. I haven't played that game. I haven't seen the anime yet, but I've have heard that the angels are like nothing but eyeballs. So that'd be
So
pretty cool. Which
the
makes
only
sense. It makes sense. They can see everything.
the only angel I know is Chris Angel.
Oh, mind freak.
Yeah, it used to be my
I was
shit, man.
hoping I was in Vegas one time. I was like, oh, maybe I'll see this guy. Maybe he'll be like, I don't. Is this your card? I'm like, no, it's not my card. Like I would
Yeah,
ruin his joke, even if it was my card.
yeah. I used to watch Chris Angel while I wore my Ed Hardy T-shirt.
While listening to My Chemical Romance. I saw that earlier in the
My
chat. I don't know
Chemical
what that
Romance.
is.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I think my girl is. Hey, you listen to My Chemical Romance, right?
Like in junior high.
Oh, she said back in junior high.
Oh man. Wait, is she older than you? Y'all the same age?
No, we the same age. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she'll be 23 next month. No more in April.
Oh
What
man.
month are we
Yeah.
in?
Both of y'all could be my kids. It's ridiculous. Oh great, Scarlet One. Now Final Destination's coming after me.
Some final day. Yeah, pretty much.
Old creepy McCreepers and eyeball monsters.
It's called El Ojo.
My cousin Angela. His primo. There you go. No, it's weird. Like I don't know. That was the weirdest thing. Like I was like, man, like I'm pretty sure that should have hit me in the head and cracked my skull open.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that, but there's been a couple times that I should have died in certain situations. I'm like, man, I'm alive.
Dude, I've been to the doctor where I went to the doctor one time and he was like, oh, good thing you came in. If you had waited a few more hours, you'd have suffocated in your sleep. I'm like,
Damn.
Can we say that nicer? Like, it's my life, dude. Like, and he was like, no, I'm just telling you because you would have died. I'm like, okay, I get it. I got it the first time you said it. Like, god dang.
Maybe it's your was it your grandpa? Your limping grandpa? Keeping
Yeah,
an eye out on you, man.
yeah. He's like, wake up, fool. Like, what's going on? Yeah, and I had taken some medication that gave me angioedema, which is a liquid that forms in
Yeah.
your body.
Oh damn.
And so when you're asleep, it comes up into your chest, which is why my shirt doesn't fit good. And it was like it was in my throat, so like my chest and stuff, it had started expanding. And he was like, "Yeah, a few more hours, it'll just close up your throat completely." He's like, "It would have been peaceful." I'm like, okay, like,
What kind of doctor you went to, dog?
that doesn't make me feel any better. Like, all right, I guess. Mark Z says he's 23,
Man,
youngest member of the Girth Gang.
just the youngest member of anything.
Yeah, I know. Man, 23, y'all could all be my kids. I'm telling you.
Who else is 23?
If I think Loki, I think he said it was 23.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh,
Mr.
Marcus
Jones,
Z.
I'm Mr. Jones's kid. He had me when he was 4.
Hey, can I be your kid too?
Sure. You're gonna have to give me all your toys though. I
Well, I
don't
was
trust
talking to
you.
Marcus Z. But, I mean, not Marcus Z. I was
Oh,
talking to Mr.
Mr.
Jones, but
Jones. Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
y'all live together. Y'all live right there.
yeah, we live together. Yeah,
You
he's
could be his grandchild. That's
dang. Oh yeah, he was born in the '60s, right? Yeah.
no 79.
It's close enough, man.
Oh, let's see. Mr. Jones is almost down on 610 due to his weight, weaving in and out of traffic. And when he got in front of me, he tried to dodge an 18 wheeler and bounced off the concrete block. Car broke apart inches away from me.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes down. 610 every day.
Yeah. Dude, Houston's crazy, man. I don't like
Oh,
driving over there. Whenever someone says, "Hey, Sonny, why don't you come do the show out here in Houston?" I'm like, "What time's the show at?" They're like, "Oh, it's at 8:30, 9 o'clock." Now you get here by 8. I'm like, "I'm gonna get there by 4. I don't trust y'all drivers." Like, I'm gonna leave Austin at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get down there.
yeah, I drive down Bellway 8 every day to get to work, and hey, I'll be dying almost every day, man.
But man, have you driven to Dallas?
I have not, no,
In Dallas, they pretend like there's zero speed limit. Like
no.
I was on what is that highway? It's one of their freeways between Dallas and Arlington. I was doing like 87 miles an hour, and people were honking at me as they were flying right by me. And I'm like, dude, the speed limit is like 65, 70 at the tops. Like, man,
Yeah, but you'll be going down 288 Bellway 8, like 85 miles an hour, and motherfuckers will still honk at you to get out the way.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I trip out, man. Like, damn. Yeah, I've been to Washington. That's probably the nicest place I've ever seen people drive.
Damn.
Like, I was like, let me turn my signal light on. People start hitting their brakes and flashing their beams. Hey, come on over, guy. Come on over. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Utah is pretty much like that. Salt Lake.
Oh yeah. Well, because
That's wild
everybody's
enough.
married to each other over there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't know what's
Yeah, you
going
got
on.
like 8 wives and stuff. Mr. Jones. Oh dang, that dude died. Well, he probably did. If it happened like that, it probably did. But you know, actually, I was on I-35 coming off of the was it 290 flyover here in Austin one time, and I was in my 72 Skylark speeding as always, and this 18 wheeler cut me off, and when they tried to take the flyover, like their wheels came up off the ground, and I was like going so fast, I was like under it for a little bit. I was like, oh, let me slow down so I don't get crushed by this truck.
Hey,
Yeah, I was like, man, that is ridiculous. Yeah, Mr. Jones says the roads make zero sense. Yeah, if you're driving on that in Dallas, you could be in the right lane. If you drive like 10 miles down, or not even 10 miles, like 2 miles down the road, all of a sudden you're in the left lane. You got all these lanes next to you. Their streets are stupid, man.
San Antonio always confuses the hell out of me.
San Antonio is confusing too. I was actually just in San Antonio 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, man, I got season passes for the Six Flags, man. We go like we haven't been all year. Paid $20 for nothing.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Mark Z says I almost got hit twice. Happened near when my grandmother passed. She's probably saving you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's now I'm gonna creep out people and be like, oh man, I
Yeah,
can't go to
probably.
bed.
Yeah, I was about
What
to
if
say I
I'm like,
probably won't. I won't go
It's
to sleep
cold, and
tonight.
then my guardian angel puts the blanket over me. Like, ah. I know people are like, you got someone watching over you. I'm like, man, they on double duty with me. Like, I feel bad. Sorry, y'all got assigned to me. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, I probably won't be able to go to sleep tonight, man.
yeah, hey, welcome. You
I'm
can show up tomorrow. Like,
gonna have cork. I'm gonna have cork underneath my pillow tonight. Hey man, you still on the same cup of Pepsi?
I am. I keep it slow, so I don't have to go get up and fill it up anymore.
Bro, that
I
shit's
did
flat as hell.
what did I do? I did the I had a tea party one time. I
Oh,
live
tea
streamed a
party.
tea party, and
Nice.
I kept my liquor bottle next to me. I had the Deep Eddy sweet tea.
Mm.
I kept it next to me. Dude, by the end of that stream, that thing was so hot. I was like, every time I drove, burn my throat every time.
What kind of liquor you like?
I prefer vodka or tequila. Actually,
Damn,
there's a combo called vodka.
about a kilo.
That
Yeah.
stuff's amazing. One time I was taking shots of it. I don't remember what happened, but I did 3 loads of laundry. I changed all the beds and the sheets in the house on the beds, and I was like, I woke up the next morning in the living room, like, what did I just do? Like, that's that's the most productive I've ever been.
Nah, I get all stupid when I drink, man. That's why I only drink on occasions.
I don't get stupid. I get more hilarious. That's
Nah,
what I.
I don't get stupid. I mean, like, I'm very emotional when I drink, man. I start loving everybody. I'm like, man, I love you, bro.
Not
You,
me.
man, you've been my homie since day one, bro. I'm gonna buy you everything.
Like,
I get
like,
generous.
like me. Like if I don't have a filter now, liquor's like we're completely removing any resemblance of a filter for you. Like I don't know this for a fact, but everybody says I do it. But like we would be downtown Austin on 6th Street drinking and everything. Clubs shut down at 2, so we'd be like
Yeah.
making our ways back to our vehicles or whatever. And people said that I would go up to groups of girls. I'll be like, hold on, hold on, hold on. You're the prettiest. And then I'd walk off. And they'd be like, dude, you would never choose the prettiest girl either. You would make it so awkward. They're like, you would choose the girl that doesn't look pretty. And I was like,
Hey,
dang, that's
you,
hilarious though.
you're just boosting confidence, man. That's it.
Either boosting confidence or causing beef. Like I can imagine them getting in the car together and be like, I can't believe he said you're prettier than me. Like I just don't understand that.
Like, what you mean?
Like, yeah, obviously he was drunk.
Hey, you ever been down to Comic Palooza down here in Houston?
I have not.
Hey, you need to come down in May, man. Take you down over here, down and drink over here in on Main Street.
Yee, that's dangerous. Because they'll be like, man, why does Paul Wall look so drunk? Dang it, not Paul Wall.
Not Paul Wall.
Couldn't believe he shaved his head. Like, come on, dude, stop looking at me, man.
Hey, bro, you just missing the grill though. Ain't nobody gonna confuse you if you don't got gold in your teeth.
I'll be the one to be like, give me some foil. Y'all drunk.
Take it off one of your Marvel Legends, put it on your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. Take it. I know I was looking at my stuff earlier and I was like, what is this? Oh, that's right, Strife. A little Strife. Man, I hope that they do bring out a new Strife though. I always thought he was
Yeah,
cool back in the day.
he was the last one we got was on that Toys R Us wave, wasn't it? The X-Men Toys R Us wave.
Yeah, but man, it's like $100 or more now at this point. Like, nah.
Yeah, Mr.
It's like,
Jones, Comic Palooza.
yeah, he said it used to be awesome before all those 1998 kids showed up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, they
He
don't
was
have
like,
it
in '97 was the last year.
in. No, they stopped doing it when COVID hit, man. They
Yeah,
haven't done one in a while.
I'm gonna head down to Corpus Christi for their little Corpus Christi Comic Con.
When is
My
that?
ex cousin-in-law in July sometime, I think it is.
Okay.
My ex cousin-in-law runs it, so I was like, oh man, I'm gonna show up over there.
Get you in for
I told
free.
him I was like, I'm gonna try to have like 1 million subscribers to YouTube by then, so I'll be real famous. I'll buy a little booth. Actually, I wanted to do that. I told him the first year that he did it, I was like, man, how much is a booth, a table, or whatever? He's like, oh, it's this much. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to spend that just for a joke. Like, I just want to sit there and like have a big copy of Idiocracy and be like Sonny Castillo as seen in Idiocracy, and be like autographs $150, pictures
Damn.
250, and nobody, of course, nobody was like they'd be like, man, I'll take a picture with you if you give me $1. I'm like, all right, here's $1. Like, I just want to be there and just sit there and look sad that nobody's at my booth.
Or
Just
they'll
because
be
I think
like,
it'd be hilarious to see the people react to that. Like,
or they're gonna tell you, hey, you pay us $1 to take a picture with you.
yeah, that's why I'm like, I gotta have to have single dollars with me, like I go to a strip club or something. Like, and if they say that, give me $1, I'll take a picture. Here you go, I have a bunch of dollars. I went to the strip club, was an ugly stripper, so kept my money. Well, yeah, man. Hey, that little stitch you keep putting on screen, I'm like, man,
I
it looks
keep I
dope,
keep
man.
playing with him. He's pretty dope. Yeah, he's pretty
I've
cool,
been
man.
messing with this dude, and I'm actually kind of impressed with this. Like,
Impressed?
yeah, it's
Or
nice.
okay,
I'm impressed with it. Like,
I thought you said depressed, and I was like, yeah, I would be too,
nah,
man.
it's pretty cool. Like, he got one of those slutty girl shirts that has only one sleeve, so
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
cool.
You see a lot of those here in Houston.
Yeah. See, does the head come out? See, I wish that the heads would come out of the hood like the
Yep.
articulated icons ninjas, because you could take them heads out.
Nah, hold
I
on.
bet I bet if I massaged the head, I can get the results I want.
I just figured out he had a hand so he can hold this doll.
Oh, that's dope. That is very adorable that they
Yeah,
did
my daughter's probably gonna try to steal it from me.
that. Yeah, my I had to give the little. I don't know if you have the group figure. Well,
The
like
group.
the deluxe release that they did,
Oh,
the re-release.
the evolution of Groot.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah,
Gave the little potted Groot to my wife. I was like, here you go, you can have that. Like,
yeah. This is yours.
she was like, oh, this is cute, and I was like, yeah, I thought you would think that. So I was like, oh, you can have it.
Yeah, I have a shelf right above me, and it has nothing but the office related stuff like Funko Pops and figures. And my wife thinks that's her shelf, but same thing. Oh, she
I
heard me.
can't get into Funko Pops, man. I can't get into Funko. Like,
That's the only thing I have, man. It's the office. That's the only Funko Pops I have is from the
well,
office. That's it.
if you go to Five Below, they have the little 5-inch, 5 points of articulation office figures,
Yeah, I seen them. Yeah, the little
like
ones.
Michael
Yeah.
Scott and all them. I got them
Yeah.
just for the little mug that
You
says the
watch?
number one boss. I was like, I
Yeah.
need that mug.
You watch that show?
Yeah, I used to watch it back in the day. You were probably like 4 when I was watching.
Probably. Yeah.
No, I used to watch it because I didn't have cable, so I was like, "Ah, I gotta watch whatever's on."
Yeah, I was probably like sucking on nipples or something.
Yeah, I
Bre-
think it's pretty funny though.
breastfeeding.
Yeah, that is a cool little stitch though, man. Let's see. I go to a flea market in Ohio, and the rest of Virgil from WWF sells autographs. He looks so sad and down because people just walk by him. That's what I want to do. I want to look sad. Here's a copy of the $1 million belt, and gems are missing. Ew, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't come down here to Houston too often, do you?
Occasionally, my father-in-law lives in Katy.
Okay, okay.
We're supposed to go down to this summer sometime.
Hey, you need to go to there's this
I'm going to
huge
Mr. Jones's house and play with his toys, play with his
go
maraca.
go get some fried rat at Whataburger.
Oh, there you go. I'm pretty sure we got that here in Austin too.
That's true. Nah, but there's a flea market in downtown Houston called Traders Village. And
I've
if
heard
you
of
come
that. Yeah,
yeah, if you come down here, you need to go there. They got, man, crazy amount of legends and crazy stuff in there for dirt cheap.
man, I'm gonna have to do that. Make my way out there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool little flea
Tell my
market,
wife
man.
it's for research purposes.
That's what it is. I'm doing a hunting video for my YouTube.
Yeah, got Green Rangers. Oh, that's right. Jason David Frank. He lives in Houston, right?
Yeah, he used to be my boxing coach, man.
What?
Yeah, he
How
has
did you not put that information at the top of this chat or the top of this live stream? That's all we would have talked about the whole time.
nah, so he owns
I'd be
he
like, man,
owns
put your stitch away. What did Tommy tell you on October 14th?
and he just kind of gave me a glance because I think it's because I was Mexican. Um,
Oh,
nah. I only met him a couple times, but he owns a karate studio here in Pearland called Sunrise Karate, I believe it's what it's called. And
okay.
yeah, I used to train there for like a year or two, and he would stop occasionally and do classes and whatnot. And um, I didn't really care too much about him, and I was like, "Who's this dude? Why is everybody over here sucking his, you
What?
know?"
Oh man, come on, dude. Like you don't eat beans, drink sweet tea. You don't care, Tommy. You know, I took karate as well. For two
Well, I
classes.
took boxing. I took
I took
boxing.
two classes. I took two classes of karate, and I broke my toe, and I couldn't go back.
Well, I will say when I was like 4, I used to do karate, and I knew I went for a little bit, and then I stopped going, and I finally asked my mom a couple years back, like, what happened? Why did I stop doing karate? She said they kicked me out because I was being too aggressive with the kid.
Oh
said
dang,
that I kept. She said that I was trying to be a Power Ranger, and I kept kicking all the kids and shit.
you weren't holding your punches.
Yeah, nah, man. We're in karate, bro. What you mean? You're supposed to.
Yeah, man. Now I gotta go become friends with Jason David Frank.
Yeah, the man, I'm gonna say some crazy things he used to do, man. So he used to sign autographs, right, or sign autographs. But the guy that actually trained, actually did the boxing classes, he would sign them for him, and then he would just give it to him, and he would give them out.
God dang.
Yeah, it's
So you
crazy,
better
man.
pay for my signature and get this fake one.
I think
I'm gonna have my kid.
my
I'm gonna
step
have my
pops
kid
actually
do my
got one from him.
signatures. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's
yeah.
cool,
Like
man.
one day when he came in into the actual, to the dojo or whatever they call it, he's like, "Hey man, can you sign this for me?" And he just signed it real quick, and then he's like, "All right, man, go."
Then we probably left. He was like, "Oh crap, I forgot to get someone else to sign
Yeah, pretty.
it."
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
crazy,
know.
man.
I follow him on not Instagram. Yeah, I follow him on Instagram, and he be posting some crazy stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He
Oh,
didn't really.
look, Mr. Jones says he is not someone he wants to meet in real life.
Yeah, yeah. He wasn't
I
the
could probably
greatest
take him.
person.
I could probably
Okay.
take him.
Yeah, go for the knees,
Yeah,
man.
I got a Desert Eagle. I go for the waist.
I just bite ankles, so
Yeah. Dang, I'm gonna meet the Green Ranger when I go down there, and I'm gonna be like, Red Ranger was better.
Red Ranger was
Start
better.
beef with him.
I would say the Black Ranger was better.
Black Ranger, man, I didn't know he was missing part of his. What is he missing? His finger?
Oh,
Is
was
his
he?
finger? He's missing one of his fingers. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, by the way, call back to last week. I think last week we were talking about lobster-handed people. I saw someone on the highway today driving with a lobster hand.
Damn.
I was like, oh snap! I was telling my wife about it. I was like, oh, you weren't watching my live stream. You don't remember what I'm talking about. But yeah,
Someone,
just driving
Marcus E said, Sonny punches people with Desert Eagles.
all the time. I can't wait to pistol whip somebody. Like, I just want them to be like, what? All up in my face and just, bah, just like whip it out right across their face. People are gonna be like, I thought this was a toy channel. But yeah, your toys come with Desert Eagles. I do too.
I need to get some Desert Eagles for Stitch, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be dope. You know, look, Marcus, you says I like Billy the most. My wife was looking at my collection back here, and she was like, "Why do you have the Blue Ranger randomly mixed in with your X-Men?" I was like, first of all, that's not by X-Men. He's by just random Marvel figures. But I also got the Black Ranger right there, and I
Black
just
Ranger.
realized it looks really racist because I have the Black Ranger and then T'Challa and Chaka right next to him. So I'm gonna mix it up. That doesn't look kind of
Hey,
messed up.
the Black Ranger had some drip, man. The black on gold, it was clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that figure one time at Walgreens, the one with the gold
Yeah, the
chest
plate.
piece, and
Yeah,
I didn't get it. I passed it. It's like, dang, I should have got it. I did
yeah.
get the Green Ranger though, because he comes with that flute, and I was like, oh, I need that flute.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have any Power Rangers.
They're good figures, man.
Yeah, I need to backtrack on them, and
Yeah.
it's another black hole I don't want to go down.
Ooh, man, they're expensive now. If you try to get the
Yeah,
original Mighty Morphin ones, yeah, because I think the Pink Ranger was going for like $70 at one point. Like,
damn.
yeah, I was like, man, why can't I find it so I can sell it for $70? Nah, you know what I did see at GameStop the other day, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they had the cell shaded Pink Ranger.
Which one's that?
It's the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, but she's cell shaded, so she has like black lines on her, like she's a cartoon.
Did they have a
Which
cartoon Power Ranger?
no, that doesn't make sense to me. Like I was like, why is this cell shaded? It was a
Yeah,
TV show with live action people. Like I don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah. I'm a little confused. I was like, was there a cartoon?
Yeah. So Mr. Jones says my friend Dane is making a documentary about the Black Ranger, and Walter Jones is actually in it. Oh, I'll send you the teaser.
Ooh, nice.
Tell your friend Dane that put me in it.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
be
to
like,
promote.
I was like, when I was on set of Idiocracy, all I was talking about was Walter Jones. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Mark Z said, yeah, there's a ton of Pink Ranger re-releases, but not the Mighty Morphin. I haven't seen that one.
They have I had the Pink Ranger from the 2-pack from the TMNT Power Rangers 2-pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my stepdad got the all the 2-packs, and I got to play around with it a bit. It's all right. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay. Mark Z says cell shaders for the comics. They cell shaded comics. I don't understand that either. Like, that doesn't make sense to me either. I recommend the new Phantom Ranger. That figure is awesome. I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that one.
Is that the Red Ranger? No.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen those. I did see like some of the space ones, like the Power Rangers, Neo, Lightning, Dino, Space Cadet,
Yeah,
Officer
yeah,
Rangers. I don't know what they're called. I know I just made like several people mad
yeah.
by saying all of them, but they look dope. The SPD.
That's PD. Yeah.
Marcus, I said what I said. It still doesn't make sense, man. I don't know why the comics are cell shaded, but them SPD was they look dope. The Black Ranger especially. I was like, man, that's a dope looking figure. It's
Yeah,
the black biker looking one. Oh man,
there's
Phantom
just too much
Ranger.
stuff for me to want to collect to go into Rangers, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm just gonna get the originals when I see them. Luckily I saw the Green Ranger at Walgreens. It was on clearance for like $10.
Dang.
Yeah, so I was like, man, I can't pass that up.
That Green Ranger was around for a while, wasn't it? It was sitting on pegs for a bit, and now it's pretty hard to find.
I had never seen it except randomly at one Walgreens, actually on Christmas Day. Not Christmas, yeah, Christmas Day,
Yeah, I think I
because they
used
were
to.
open.
I
So
think I seen the Green Ranger. Oh, it was a Christmas miracle, huh?
yeah, exactly. I was like, yes, they knew I needed a flute. Yeah, I know. Wow. Sometimes I'll randomly put on Jason David Frank's Instagram stuff. I'll be like, oh, Kimberly wouldn't have chose you if I was there. And he doesn't respond. I just hope that one day I'm in Houston, he sees me, he's like, you're that fool. Pop. Puts me in my face. Like, ah, he read it. He read the comment. All right. So,
He knows who I am.
yeah, exactly. Marcus Yee says Phantom Ranger is already on the top 10 for this year. Ooh, that's that's some strong words. Let me look up this Phantom Ranger. That's not the one with the cloak, is it? Like the Jedi?
It's top 10 this year so far.
Hasbro. What else? Phantom Ranger.
And I really like that
Oh, you know what?
the ink blot.
Yeah, that Power Ranger is dope.
Which one is it?
I saw him in store and I was like, oh, that's cool. If I can get this. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that dude before.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look dope. Man. And now they're saying it's that good. I like the Power Rangers, but their accessories are kind of weird. Like they come
Yeah,
with like little spark balls.
that's what
Well,
I
I
was
don't
saying.
know. I don't know what that is.
It's a little firework, man.
Yeah. Oh man, Jason David Frank had beef with Van Damme. I would never beef with Van Damme.
I think
Like
Jason
even when
David
he's
Frank.
80 years old, I'm like, I'm not gonna beef with Van Damme. He's for real. He's
I think he
legit.
had beef with me, man.
Yeah. Phantom Ranger base body is so useful. Yeah, it's a cool looking figure, man. I'll tell you that much. Off topic, y'all, but y'all peeled that car from 112 Garage today. Yeah, that muscle car. I remember when 112 Garage was asking what they should do next. Everybody picked the van, and I was like, man, that muscle car. But I drive well, I don't drive it right now. It's parked in my driveway, but I have a muscle car, and it reminded me of my Skylark. So I was like, man, that muscle car. So I'm glad he finally put that out. Although that van looks dope too. But yeah, that 112 Garage, they got some stuff looking nice out there. So I can't wait to get that stuff in hand.
I mean, I will say though, after messing around with him for a little bit, I think he's worth $79.
I think he's worth me being like, hey, you want to meet up next time I'm in Houston? And I just take it from you. Like, I'm like $70 or pay $50 for a citation for petty theft. No.
Or just take a picture with me and you can have him.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Be like, hey man, I got a picture with this dude from Idiocracy,
I'll
man.
be like, you stole me $80 for the price difference. No.
The price difference, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Jones says JDF has beef with anyone who doesn't worship him. Oh man, I
Hey
might
man,
have to
look,
beef with him.
look. There's only a couple people I worship in this world, right? Is Eddie Guerrero and George Lopez.
Oh, I can't do George Lopez no more, man. Okay, I don't know how true it is, but I heard George Lopez does not like to have other Hispanic comedians on his shows, on his comedy
Oh damn,
shows. That's what I've heard. I've heard. I don't know how
I ain't
factual
sure.
that is, but I'm like, man, why is this a thing that I keep hearing? So I'm like,
It must be true then,
yeah, because he did that Black and Brown tour,
man. Yeah,
and that was the thing that people were saying that in his contract it was that there would be no other Latino comics on the show. I
it's
was
just
like,
brown.
how's it Black and Brown
That's
then,
what I
man?
say.
Like
Black and brown, yeah.
that's like that's like black and one brown person. Like that's,
And one
yeah, I
brown,
don't know.
yeah. Nah,
But yeah, I was like, oh man, like why did you have to say that, man? Like
Eddie's probably one of the few that, yeah, one of my favorites growing up, man.
yeah, me, I'm like, can we get a Danny Trejo figure? He was in Star Wars. Can we just get his figure now?
I have one wrestling figure, and it's Eddie Guerrero. He's somewhere up there.
Man, if you haven't got the Ultimates, the WWE Mattel Ultimates, those figures are dope.
Man, I seen the Batista one they just announced. It comes with the clipboard and comes with a whole bunch of other accessories. Yeah,
Is
pretty
it
cool.
AEW or which one is it?
No, no,
Is it the
it's
Ultimates?
WWE Ultimates, I believe. Yeah,
Oh, if it's the Ultimates, man,
yeah.
Ultimates.
Dave
I haven't
Batista.
seen that one,
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
but I don't have his figure in the MCU, so I might as well get that.
Just put him
Paint
in
him
with the
green.
Guardians.
Yeah, just paint him green. Oh, there you go. That works. I'm end up having a Owen from Jurassic Park and the wrestling figure. Man, those look dope together. But like I said, man, you gotta have them things. You gotta have more from that. So
And then I gotta get my Ultimate Mickey from Super 7. So I'm building
oh yeah, yeah.
a Disney
Have you
shelf.
seen the McFarlane Disney stuff?
The Mirrorverse or the
Yeah,
side, yeah.
Mirrorverse. Yeah.
Yeah, they look cool. It's just
The articulation looks worse than the DC stuff. I'm like, I'm not
well, they're
I'm
a
not gonna
lot
spend
cheaper,
my
aren't
money.
they?
Some of them are. I think they're like $9.99 and like $14.99, maybe
Yeah, yeah, the bigger
$17.99.
ones. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Flashbacks to waking up to George Lopez theme song.
Yeah, me and my wife been on the George Lopez kick these last couple weeks because we have Paramount. The Paramount?
Oh,
No,
okay.
Peacock. Peacock. We have Peacock. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to watch it all the time on Nickelodeon, all
At
late
Nick
at
and
night.
Night.
Yeah.
3 in the morning and
He
shit.
used to trip me out. I'm like, can y'all please play the shows in order? Like one day he has his wide hair and big fat head, and the next day he's skinny head, and like one
Yeah,
day the Carmen's there, and the next day she's not. Like,
yeah.
like
And then you get like 5-year-old Max, and then the next day he's a teenager.
yeah. You're like, oh, that's that prick Max that I don't like anymore. Like he became, I don't know, his character on the show. I was just like, don't like this kid on the show. Like,
I think towards the end, a lot of the storylines just kind of went downhill.
yeah, I think so. They ran out of stuff to. They ran like sometimes I feel like shows like that where they try to appeal to a minority audience, they run out of like stereotypical things to do
Yeah,
or to
yeah,
like have a topic about. That kind of like kills the momentum of the show.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah, oh, that's one that I do want to try to get someone's password from Peacock so I could look up Bel Air.
The old one or the
Nah,
new one?
nah, the old one, the
Oh,
new
okay.
one, the Bel Air, the new one, the drama.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I told my wife that it looks like they turned a sitcom into a novella.
yeah, it's a dark reboot, like
Yeah.
Zack Snyder made it.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Mr. Jones, do they do any slow motion stuff? Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to say I saw the trailer for it and I was like, man, it's pretty cool. Like I saw the original trailer that they made, which is why they made the show,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool the way they did it. But yeah,
yeah.
and then I see people talking about it on Facebook. They're like, oh, Carlton, blah blah blah. I'm like, calm down. It's still a show. Like it's a gritty reboot. Like that's what it is.
But all right, man. I think I'm about to hop off here in a minute.
Yeah, man. I was about to say we've been on 2 hours and 45 minutes.
My girl keeps looking at me, and I'm like, okay.
That's why I put a curtain up so nobody see me.
she keeps sighing and yawning back there, like,
Oh,
oh.
okay.
But
Tell her that's oppression of a minority, and you can't. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Hey, Sonny said that's racist. Nah, I do gotta wake up early, man. I gotta go in at
Yeah.
I go in at 8 and I drive.
All right. Well, let me try to do this professionally. Hey, thanks for joining us, Screw Toys. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, all in the same name, Screw Toys.
I do have his YouTube stuff linked down at the bottom, as well as his Instagram. Make sure y'all go give him a follow. Get him up to 730. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah. Hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate you jumping on, man, and appreciate everybody in the chat for coming through. I'll see y'all next time. As always, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button on the way out, by the way.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for having me on, and I appreciate everybody supporting in the chat. I really do appreciate it a lot, man.
Yeah, so till next week, we'll see y'all. Hopefully I'll get some videos out. Screw Toys will get videos out because he actually is productive. So, but yeah, y'all be sure to check out his reviews. I'm gonna try to get at least one review for y'all. So appreciate everybody for jumping on, tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, man. Catch y'all next time.